Well, what is up, guys? Y'all see that I'm back at another one of these episodes, and boy, do we have some stuff to talk about today because this is post tournament from the Martinsville Shot Zone tournament that we both, me and my special guest, you'll see here in just a second, played at. We gave our hearts at. We gave them hell. So we're gonna get a little bit of discussion about that. See how y'all feel about it. For the ones that are in the comments that were there, let me know how y'all felt about it, how everything went. Because I know for me and my crew, man, we really did. We had a super awesome time. The owner Ethan did one hell of a job. It was an awesome event, especially for this being his first and main event. Turned out just fantastic on that level. Shout out to Ethan. But I also got more shout outs though, man. I want to shout out, honestly, one big dog I want to shout out to is, if I'm going to say this correctly, because I'm going to try it, is Rustic Stu Leathers. This, my man, this dude does the best looking work with leather. He hooked me up with this hat right here. It's got my logo on it. I'm going to put him in the comments in just a second on his Instagram. Go over there, hit this guy up, man. He does wonderful, wonderful work. All things leather, man. Whatever it is not too big of a job for him. Y'all know I got to shout out to the ones that keep me caffeinated because I got the coffee going on. I'm going to keep it sipping this episode. My guy here does not drink coffee, but he might have a cup of tea for him. But that is Alpaca Guys Coffee Company. These guys are awesome. They keep me caffeinated, so I'm going to shout them out. As long as they keep me caffeinated, I'm going to point people to them. I ain't just doing it just to be doing it because they keeping me caffeinated. Seriously, guys, this is some good coffee, man. Real talk. Try to deal with my rustic voice, the cold over the weekend. Kind of got the best of me. And so I'm going to be sniffling a little bit and so on and so forth, but we're going to try to get through it. And one more shout out, man, is somebody that says it's a big deal to me. It's actually Monk Custom US, man, actually shared my post on their own feed. So, man, huge shout out to y'all that y'all was encouraged enough and willing enough to do that, to put me out there on y'all's feed. Super shout out and mad love to y'all for doing so. But if I can, man, I got my guy Houdini with me today. So let me get over this other screen, and there's your boy. We got Houdini with me. This man also played his heart out with the Praetorians at the tournament on Saturday. It was a super awesome time. Man, but tell me, Houdini, tell me something good about this tournament. What you got in mind?
Well, what's up, everybody? I couldn't say it much better than you said it. It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I had an absolute blast. It was very well put together. The camera setup by Caleb Freeland was fantastic. It was awesome that he had the live stream. The competition was top notch. We had people all around. You could take north to south, east to west of just the East Coast. It was all over, all of the East Coast, several people. It turned out to be fantastic. The field was phenomenal. Like I said, the competition was top notch. Definitely the hardest competition I've ever had to compete against in a full-blown tourney, and I loved every second of it. Some great vibes, awesome people, met some new faces. It was. I'm definitely wanting to go back. I'm already missing it. So.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to their next thing. I know he's got a 3v3, but before I jump into that, man, I can't help but to always jump back to some of these guys in the comments, man, because y'all be showing me so much love. Duke, what's up? Cube, what's up? Infamous Bearded, Airsoft, that's my dude. He's here religiously. So is my guy Phil. Inferno, what's up? Donnie, what's up? Double Tap, what's up? Cube. Caleb,
Got Dylan up in here.
Dylan's
from
up in
Edinburgh.
here. I appreciate your support, Dylan.
Great meeting you, bro.
Inferno Airsoft. I don't want to miss none of y'all. Speedsoft Australia. You have been a committed one lately, man. Super shout out to y'all, man. For real. Much love coming from my direction. And I appreciate the love y'all are giving us. But yeah, man. Mad love for all of y'all. But what we just said, though, and before I get into that 3v3 thing, man, this tournament, and bro, Ethan did a super job. This man took on a lot with this tournament. This place just opened up just a couple months ago. Me and my team was honored enough to be able to get invited to come out there post opening. fill it out. It was new to us, the inflatables. I mean, y'all have heard about this place. I mean, I know a few of y'all in the comments were there to see this place, and it was just something different, especially for the guys like me that we love playing SpeedQB. And to put it on a inflatable world, really, it hit different. It really did. Man, it turned out just amazing, man. And Caleb doing commentary for hours on end. The dude crushed it. MVP status. If y'all haven't seen the complete stream, it's on HTK Midwest YouTube channel. I think it's 8 hours of footage, just non-stop, man. Super shout out to Caleb for that one. He crushed it. I'm hoping to maybe in the future hear some more commentary because you have a lovely voice for it there, Caleb. But I know overall, man, Ethan's got more stuff coming up. I know there's a 3v3 event he's got coming up. I think he's got a light. Is that the Lights Out one as well? The 3v3?
I do believe that it may be two different events.
That's what I gotta catch up with him on that one. Or if anybody knows in the comments, please let me know. But I know there is a 3v3 at some point. I think that'd be pretty attractive. You kind of drop down from your typical 5 to go down to the 3. I guess it would change the perspective a little bit. Now, I mean, I've personally done little scrimmage games with 2v2, 1v1, 3v4, 3v5 kind of games. But to make actual little tournaments out of it is super dope. But man, I have no doubt that this man is about to. He's a beacon of light for us over here on the East Coast. Now, this place is really taken off, and it drew some real attention. If you'd seen in the comments on the live stream, you could see. I mean, we had LA Kappa in there, we had Monk in there, we had people from all over in here. Watching
I think
the stream,
collectively, I think we hit 1,600 views.
Yeah, it's and that's amazing to think of, and that's something new to us. And it's a privilege for all of us that are sitting there playing. I mean, it's not only do we have a crowd of spectators that are present and other team members, but we have, we're streaming, so it's like having another audience. So the pressure just makes it so much better in a positive way, in a positive vibe for it. My team, I can speak for us, man. I know we gave them hell. PBZ we ended up finishing out 3rd in the tournament. We'll be back for some more. Looking forward to them. And what the future holds in that. What about you, Houdini? You plan on going back to any major events there? Or?
I definitely plan on going back. The trip for us was about 5-6 hours, but worth every second of it. I want to go back. I definitely go back, even if it's just me going by myself. I plan on going back. I'm all in for it. I see we got Pumbaa in here. He also joined me. Him and we had a solid 5. We didn't do as hot as some of these higher end competitors, but we have gotten a lot better. We're still growing. We're still competing. We definitely got a good ways to go. This tournament really gave us a feel for what it's like to have. I mean, what was this, Steve? The largest freaking tournament on the East Coast. We had 22 teams.
20. I believe that the final roster was at 21 teams that overall. I mean, it took hours to get through everyone. I mean, I know for our team, we played Nebula A. Shout out to y'all, especially you, Dylan. Y'all gave us the fight for it. We played them first, and I think I got a little tired. We ended up sitting a little gap in between playing the next round. I think we sat almost dang near 2 hours. But that's the way things work, man. When you have a double elimination, you got to keep going back to that losing bracket and kind of finish that out. So it was.
But I just want to throw this out there. I think there's definitely a team that I believe gets overlooked. Slaughter Gang, man, from Nashville.
SG, I got so much love for them. I really do. I got mad love for them boys, man. I mean, you and your team and SG, man, y'all are the two main ones we vibe with every time we come down to Nashville. I mean, there's no animosity between. We've played both of you. There's never no animosity there like that, man. It's always just nothing but love, and I love that. And we've been, from Nashville here, HTK, sharing these events together, man, and making these memories for this culture. And it's been hella fun, man.
It has. We've built an awesome community, that's for sure, and that really showed up at Shot Zone, man.
Yeah.
I mean, when you have a 3-story hotel and the top third story is completely full of nothing but airsoft players for the tournament, you see everybody step out in the hallway and just everyone's just vibing down this this hotel hallway, and it was a blast. It was
no
a
doubt.
yeah, it was a blast. It was a lot of fun.
There's a lot of good vibes going on around there, man. And another one I want to shout out to, man, for sure, is DSK. Them boys drove from Florida to come all the way up here, man.
What, like a 13, 15-hour drive?
Yeah, I think it was 15, if I remember correctly. Boy, them boys are committed, man, and they came in and gave it hell.
Through all that snow and weather, like, mad prop.
Yeah, to go from Florida weather. One of the guys told me, he said he was, still cutting grass, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, it's January. We got snow on the ground, we ain't even thinking about no yard work.
I just a second say, we got Cube. You like the LA Kappa slide or the Nano slide? Man, LA Kappa slide.
Oh, yeah. You be getting them high Kappa questions.
That's my stuff. I do like the Airsoft Masterpiece Mega Slide here. I've ran this thing for a very long time. It is a good slide, but that LA Kappa Conqueror slide is fantastic. There's really nothing more to say. It is bar none revolutionary when it comes to Kappas. Stay in tune with LA Kappa, guys. I'm a huge supporter and advocate for their stuff.
Yeah.
But Sutton's got some new stuff coming on the way, and I feel like you guys are going to be very, very shocked and surprised with the new upcoming stuff on the way.
Yeah, no doubt. Sutton has definitely made his way into the spotlight overall. I mean, with the recent fight night that we left scrimmage games last Friday. We was back at the hotel watching fight night, and they showing our boy and flexing for him with some LA Kappa, shouting him out and stuff, man. So he's made a real impact on it, man. So he's got the good quality stuff though. And recently he just released the slides that is it some serial number things? And I know he's been on there with us before. Months ago, I think it was back in August. He was on our PBZ podcast about the new slides that were coming out. But he's always got fresh stuff. Always.
Yeah. I mean, Pumbaa killed it right there in the chat. If you guys see it, the LA Kappa slide, man. So I've made my own build, and I've also helped Pumbaa with some of his very nice Kappas. That LA Kappa slide, there was no resistance. You slap it on the frame, and it was just butter. Smooth. No resistance. No nothing. Just fed like a beast. Infamous. My primary normally is my Kappa. Since we've had some team changes and I play more of an anchor, I have a Polar Star Jack rifle that I use for anchor. But if I ever move back to a front push man, which may be done soon, I'm going back to the Kappa. Definitely.
Yeah, I've had I had one not too long ago. I love them on the fact of just putting them together and working with them. I just don't play with them enough to be so competitive with it. It's like, makes me want to make it a desk ornament. They're so pretty. Like, man, I'd be scared to death to break this thing. And but man, there's just something about me. I'm just like, I got to be the rifle guy. I got to be that guy. And I'm not the only one.
No, rifles cannot go wrong with rifles. Even the monk builds are perfect for any style of play, open play, speed QB play, solid all around. Their ESG grips, I run the monk adapter for my Kappa. Guys, I was a big advocate for primary, still a good one, but that monk adapter, Steve, is
the new M adapter that we're
talking
about?
Yes, it is phenomenal.
See, I ain't got to play with one yet, man. I had the old tap. A lot of people didn't even like the tap. A lot of more people were like the primary one was a little bit better. Had a little flared mag well for the adapter and whatnot. And the angle of the hookup line. I don't know. It didn't bother me none. But I ran that one for a while. Now the ESG grips. I mean, I got to get back into it, man. I ran one from Euro Tactics a while back ago on my ARP9, but I'm definitely it's stuck in my head now. I'm gonna be back on the monk grip for too long, so I'm gonna make that a whole new little build.
I'm gonna have to work on that.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the works for me for sure.
I might be hitting you up.
Chris, Christian SD, what do you think about the new team, Nashville Phantoms? They never played Speaky. Bro, all right, look, shout out to them guys, man.
Yeah,
Real talk.
I've got quite a bit to say about them cats.
Yeah, them boys, and I admit, guys, if there's any of y'all in here or anything like this, but for the most part, man, I didn't even hear of y'all. Like me and Houdini, I play Nashville religiously. My team is always down there. That's where we go. And then when we seen it on the bracket, who is Nashville Phantoms, And I recognized a couple guys, I thought. But then one was his first event, I believe, and ended up sweeping pretty good. I don't know where the timestamp of that is, but them boys put in some work. That's a good little squad for being their first one, man. They did a hell of a job.
They have a tremendous amount of potential.
Yeah. I hope to see more of them. A whole lot more of them.
Yeah. We, like I said, we've been going to Nashville, me and my crew, for 3 years or so straight. I mean, practically every weekend. I can't remember or ever see their faces or them playing as a team or anything of that nature. So even I was like, who is this? We got a new squad rep in Nashville. I mean, that's awesome. And we get out there, and that's our first match. They came out hard out the gate. That first round, man, they put us on our heels. And after that, I looked at my boys, because we caught wind that some of them, or most of them, this was like second tournament. Some of them their first. And we heard that a lot of them haven't really been in, obviously been in the Speed QB side of things. And, we kind of come in there like, this might not be too bad. Of course, we never underestimate any opponent, because that's when you get stomped. You don't ever do that. But they came out quite a bit harder than what we anticipated, and they ran that first round on us hard. I actually had to look at the boys and be like, "Hey guys, it's time to buckle and strap in. Like they're here to slap. We got to slap back,
Lock it up."
Yeah. So they made us fight for it, and I'm excited to meet up with them now at Nashville. Now that we know that they're there, we've already set up some scrims with them in the future. Really want to help them grow and help represent Nashville as well. Big time.
We got some solid teams that come out of Nashville, man. Really, there's a lot of talent in Nashville.
Yeah.
I ain't personally been to SS yet, but Saturday for the boys, man, we vibe with them real tough.
Hey, another stupid good team. Yep.
Yes, they are, and I wish them boys could have come up there. And if y'all don't remember Saturday for the boys, they were the champions of the East Coast 2021 tournament held at HTK. And boys drove all the way up here, or all the way up there. And they wasn't leaving without that title. And they did it. Shout out to them.
They grinded the work. They put it in, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was kind of bummed. I've been talking to a couple of them here and there prior to tourney, and I found out they weren't coming. I think they had a title defense down at their home field. So they went down there. I'm sure they probably killed it, more than likely. Held it down. It would have been nice to see them, but there's always another time. Maybe we'll see them February up in Nashville.
Oh yeah, because any of y'all don't know, Nashville done released it February 5th. Back at it. They're right back on the tournament, so hopefully it's going to be consistent for 2022 as well. Usually it's held every first weekend of the month. So far as of the first tournament back, they skipped January, took a little break, but they're back at it now. So I'm hoping to maybe see some even more teams show up this year. Spread some word. It don't take much to either create a team. It ain't like you got to have a lot of rundowns, or you can use the fundamentals from playing outside, playing from Milsom's, whatever the case is, man. Grab you and 4 other buddies, sign up, go. Just get out there on the field and just start throwing plastic at each other and just see what happens.
Yeah.
And you never know, you might fall in love.
don't get discouraged, man. I mean, don't. It's don't. I mean, go out there expecting to give 100, but don't expect to smack on seasoned or veteran players.
Yeah.
Because when we jumped in playing against a lot of seasoned vets like SG, and they just mopped the floor with us, we'd fight the best we could, but there's a growth in it, is what I'm saying. And the more you do it, the more you stick with it, the more and more growth you're going to see within your team.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yep. So don't get discouraged, man. We encourage anyone and everyone to squat up and just run it. Just run them up. It's all about a brotherhood, really. It's about building a community and a brotherhood.
Dylan said they'll see us in Nashville again this year. We're looking forward to it, man.
My man.
And y'all's team, man, your beats. I hate that y'all had to compete against each other. It always sucks having to watch. Our PBZ teams had to do it with A and B. We've had to duke it out before, and it's always it's fun. It's so much fun. I can speak on it for like this. When we play, I play for A team on PBZ. When we play our B team, we know what time it is. We're not one of them teams that's A is better than B. No, don't hold that for a second. Our B team will lay it to us, and we know it. So that's it. It always kind of, it's fun, but it's always kind of hurtful. You're just like, I got to play my own team, But for A and B on y'all showed out. It was a super good game to watch. I was from the spectator box watching from that one. Man, y'all really did show out on that game. Hella fun. I know. And Dylan, I know you wasn't upset. I know you wasn't upset at all about how y'all taking the L on that one. Didn't even matter to you. I get it, but y'all showed out for real.
Your crew, part of your squad still gets to move on.
Yeah.
That's it. And hey, man, yeah, I know I haven't really said a lot about PKZ, but at this tournament, it's a massive tournament, and a lot of these cats they're young, they're pretty young, but they have, not trying to give full credit, because they definitely put in their own work, but PBZ really, you guys are really molding this younger generation over there with you guys, and we love to see that. Me and Double Tap, which I'm sure you've seen in the chat here a few times, we've talked about trying to start some kind of youth group and start a new and upcoming generation for Nashville, and we're hoping to get something like that going.
Yeah, super. So, yeah, PKZ, man, we allowed it. Man, they're the little homies we run around on the field with and play. And these cats, best believe it, they hand it to us out there at ACS. They are known to do it real quick. TJ, which is our most recent player on A, we snatched him off there. We watched TJ for a long time. TJ came and subbed for us, and as soon as he did, that was all it took. You're coming to PBZ, bro. We're going to yank you. I'd like to see some of them transition over to us at some given time. I mean, they can totally reject that and stay with PKZ. No offense to us, by no means.
Right.
None. But they show out. They really did. I was very proud of them to watch all of them, man. It's cool watching the younger generation, man. Because, bro, it's hard, man. When I'm not even a big guy. I stand 5'10", but when I peak, I'm expecting to see another individual, about my height. And when they're actually just sometimes a little shorter, it's like
they're kind of more my height.
Yeah. You said it, but no. But no, you don't expect that sometimes. And when them boys hit down on their knees and really start staying low, they'll crack you under your chin, and you had no idea where it come from. And boys are hella good. Pkz Tryouts. I mean, to be honest, bro, I'm not even captain of PBZ A anymore, and I'm certainly not captain of PKZ. PKZ, we work with them. We try to give anything we can with them. We play with them, but they are their own team. They have their own independence. We do not run them. That's something you'd have to talk to them about. What they want to do, if they need anybody, anything like that. That is not on us. We don't bounce. Like, if we have B, our PBZ B, we have a captain over there. We have a captain of A. They have their thing as well. So that's something you got to talk to them about. And yeah, PKZ
Facts.
does go hard at ACS.
Yeah, hey man, they went hard in the tourney, man. I had some people asking me like these younger kids, PKZ, they're doing it, and I said, yeah, don't sleep on them. You know who they play with? Like they play with seasoned players. Like these kids have a good upbringing right now. Don't sleep on them, man. They'll put it on you if you ain't watching it. So
Yes, they will.
shout out to the younger generations, definitely coming up in this. It's fantastic to see.
Yeah, there's a
It
lot of
is.
youngsters, man. Because I'm not young. We roughly the same age, and we're not old. We ain't
No.
old. Don't let nobody say it. But we ain't down there in our 15 anymore.
No,
But at
no.
the same time, man, we try to keep up with these kids. These kids certainly keep up with us. Once I get winded, they got me. That's for sure.
Yeah, right. They still got that young, just natural energy. Me, I'm over here smacking, you know, uh, I'm not drinking any tea because, well, I'm rehydrating from this weekend. Obviously, my voice is raspy. But, hey, man, Mio energy, bro.
There you go.
That's my
Lifesaver.
stuff. It's fantastic. Just saying, no tea today. But the tournament really turned out. And
Thank you, Melly.
I've went back and watched the live stream at least 3 times, just going through and really kind of studying some of the new teams, honestly, for future reference.
Yeah.
And something like that is super awesome to have for every team to kind of look and get pointers and so on. Very nice, very good to have, and I cannot wait to see more of it. Caleb, Freeland, freaking Predator, we need you to come to Nashville and do the same.
Oh, that'd be so nice.
Straight up, we definitely would. I, for one, most certainly would love it if you did that. You're always welcome in our boat, man. 100%. Anybody from HTK is welcome in our boat. Just kind of backtrack on Dylan here. I saw it at the top of the feed there. I wasn't going to indulge, but I got to because I got to meet you and I got to know you a little better. And yeah, you better hide them crayons, buddy. You better hide them. My doppelganger, Ethan, he had a very awesome. We had some side jokes. He's Air Force. I'm Marine, and there's always some kind of give and take as far as giving each other bull crap. I show up. First thing he hands me is a 12-pack of solid blue crayons, Crayola at that. No cheap crap. So it was funny. I walked around with one in my ear.
Right there.
Yeah. That's just the kind of vibe though. I love it. It's really good. Really fun.
Yeah, I watched back some of the our games that we played on that too, and I couldn't say it during the game. Obviously, I couldn't yell it out, but I had to when we played SG. I ran out of air, bro. My barrel got dirty. I'm shooting all over the place, and then I ran out of air in that game, sitting there at home. So the only thing I could do was just hold a flashlight and be a body, just keep swimming, try to be a body there, And our game with SG, man, went real good. My boy Spiffy, we counted down the clock. We watched the clock on that last one, on that first round. We literally just tried to hold them off just long enough for that clock. And as soon as it come down to it, my guy ran out there and grabbed the flag the last second.
Hey, that was a extremely intelligent play, guys.
And this is part of it too. Something I want to get into, and that's why it's great with these tournaments, man. When we can, we know what our points are. Because knowing your points can change a strategy of a game real quick on what you're going to do. I mean, you can kind of calculate in your head how many bodies we got, what's going on, but we're also not knowing any penalties, anything like this. So, like, keeping up to date in between each round is a plus for sure. But yeah, we knew all we had to do was just get that flag from him, and we was going to hold the upper hand on that one. And Spiffy knew it, and he went for it at the last second, grabbed it, and Cujo pulled the same stuff on us. Come later on, last second, went and grabbed that flag. Those little things like that make a serious move in collecting of points. Now, granted, this was kind of a best 2 out of a 3 situation. Even though we did play all 3 rounds, but it's kind of, best 2 out of 3 there. The third one, if, they beat us 2 times, it's almost in a situation of just just out of respect.
Yeah.
Just play the last one. But yeah, man, it's very strategic on the ways to do. The only plus thing I think that I would have liked to seen was just a horn. I'm so used to a horn going
Yes, that
off.
threw me off. That totally threw me off. Yeah.
You hear the clock timer and stuff, and you're set. It's just you're just waiting for a horn, and when you hear a voice say "go," it's just not the same as hearing that horn. Just go real quick. That's something I really loved about HTK was their stoplight that they had in there. It would go from red, yellow, and green. As soon as it hit green, you knew what time it was. It helped on false starts, things like that. It was very helpful. But man, that was I'm shouting you out there, Spiffy. I seen you working.
Yeah. Hey, that kid, he ain't no kid. That man, he always puts in work. I mean,
does.
everybody on your freaking team, AB, PKZ, y'all got just a solid crew, man, all around. But Spiffy, bro, you've given me some hints, and I extremely appreciate that. And it's actually paid off before. Unfortunately, it paid off against your B team, but I appreciate it. So.
Yeah, man, I'm blessed to have a whole team, not only just for the guys I play with on A, but our entire squad of PBZ, man. All those, there's never any animosity. We all just love each other. We tell each other often we love each other. We all have each other's back. I'm very blessed to have them. They ain't just players on my team or anything like. Man, they are that. They are friends, but I count every one of them as they my homies. They my family. They my brothers. And we click up and have some serious chemistry together. We learn quickly. We fix mistakes right on the spot. If we do something wrong, I mean, that's Mason's saying every time, lock it up, and we do. We'll switch it, fix it. And
that is attributes of a seasoned team.
It's nice to have, man, and it pays off. Communication with your team is a huge thing.
Phantom's in the chat, bro. I'm so glad you guys made it. Sorry to cut you off, Steve.
Oh no, you're cool. Yeah, we was just bragging on y'all a few minutes ago.
Yeah, man.
We really was.
Hey, mad props to you guys, man. Like, you definitely come out and you put it in, and you're gonna do nothing but get better. We're gonna get some scrims in, and we're gonna learn you guys hopefully as much as you learn us. So.
Yeah, and y'all are coming out swinging like this at first. We got to keep an eye on you, though. I mean,
Spiffy in here. That Nashville layout was cracked, bro. That right side, tower side was busted. It was so busted, and it super easy to exploit. So we'll see. We'll see how that changes, if that changes.
Puma says Spiffy gave me some advice, and I felt bad because I shot Esmond in the head using hits. Esmond holds no grief, I promise you.
No, not at all. If anything, he's going to come back and try to do the same.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah. Man. Like I said, I got nothing but good things to say about everybody on y'all squad.
Yeah.
Always a competition.
And which I'll say it on this, I made it public earlier. E is now the new captain of PBZA. I was captain this entire time. I decided to step out the way. I had my reasonings for it, but I chose to step down as captain, and I couldn't think of a better guy as my right-hand man. And Esmond is literally my right-hand man on the field. He's always to my right. Not only that, but off the field as well. He is. I think he's going to do a killer job as captain. He's going to lead us in a lot of ways. The man is a beast. He is. He's scary running at you. Believe that.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
He's a big guy.
But man, I'm super proud to have him as captain now. I have no problem following in the lead of anything he says.
Melon Pops, man. Yeah, I love you, bro.
Melon.
Big ass. Ain't nothing but a. Man, you just a big ass bear.
Melon is on a whole nother level, man. This dude is the most kindest hearted man ever, and shout out to him too, man, because Ethan had an issue with the air and everything, or that little generator thing he was messing with, and Pops was on it, just trying to help him. That's the way Pops is, man. He's all about reaching out a hand and helping another, no matter what's going on. He's like that. He's a solid dude.
Cannot tell you guys how many times Pops has just forked out a helping hand, whether it
Yes.
be air, whether it be like over at this, man, we were stuck on a bench. There were so many people, we're laid out on this bench. He comes out, man, I got some fold out tables. You guys want it?
Yep.
Bet, dude. He's always got something to really help out if you guys need it. Like
Yeah.
you can't ask for a better camaraderie and just sportsmanship.
Yeah,
You really can't.
He's all about it, man. He's definitely he's a
He's a bunker
kind-hearted
dozer.
man.
Yo, he did. He smashed that T bunker over on
Bro,
he, he destroyed that thing. I'm surprised it didn't roll all the way down.
I didn't even know that happened until I watched back the stream. I had no clue that happened. I was sitting at home. That happened, and then once he got off the field, I think I pushed right to that D1, and that was 20 seconds or so before the round ended. I think that was us playing OTM. I think that's who we was playing at the time. And I had no idea until I was reviewing back in the videos. I was just like, bruh, like, you sent this thing, like, directly over. There was no, you had to get off the field. That's just part of it. You move the structure.
That's funny.
Yeah, you gotta get out.
He hit it hard. Sweep the boots. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Ethan, he said Melon helped out with the pump. Couple country boys got it fixed. Hey-o. Right? Ethan, bro, since you're in here, like, we've already gave mad love, but just a little more love, bro. The tournament was phenomenal. If you're just going, not even on a tournament, because me and my crew, well, most of my crew, we stayed that Sunday after as well and played some open play. Freaking Ethan, man, I love that field. It is so fun. It is extremely friendly with like any kind of build you have. Kappas, freaking Euro grips, just a regular stock freaking rental for that. Like it's just perfectly laid out. You have just enough gap between each bunker to where you can actually have some really solid firefights. And it's just a lot of fun. I love what you're doing. The overview of being able to see the field at the top balcony is amazing. It's so awesome to be able to sit and watch everyone run and play without having to sweat in my dye mask.
Yeah.
Nashville. So hopefully Nashville comes up with something like that. Maybe a hanged net or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because in Nashville, you're on the sideline. I mean, you stay behind the crates, the plastic kind of crates thing. You kind of stay up on top of them or behind them, so the ref can have his room. But it ain't nothing to be getting lit up. If somebody's over in corner, somebody's on snake. I mean, just sending BBs. And if you're in the line of fire, I mean, but you can't hesitate though. I mean, you just got to do it. The people's got to move, and it's unfortunate. I've shot so many people trying to catch people at snake, and shooting right over and just eating into somebody. And I've been shot so many times.
Yes,
it's unfortunate. But
yes.
hey, I mean, even with Nashville, HTK had the same situation. You're on the bench, and it wasn't nothing. Just get lit up on that other side.
Facts.
When you're playing a game, you gotta shoot. They'll move. But it is unfortunate, especially when it's a mom or a little brother or something like that. It's kind of unfortunate for them to kind of get shot.
Also, I don't want to miss out on this chance either, man. Ethan, bro, like it's amazing for airsoft players. Your field is, but we were talking about younger generations getting into this. Hey, those freaking gel blasters are fun, bro. Like, I had a blast watching a lot of these, like, just young, little, I mean, maybe 7, 8-year-old kids out there just having a blast with it. And that is really awesome that you appease such a younger generation, that they can start something like that and maybe possibly eventually mold into more of a competitive style of airsoft. And that's what it's all about, bro. Really love what you're doing. Really love what you're doing with it.
Yeah, and you can see the passion within Ethan too, man. It's not about just making some money or anything like this. I talk to this dude nearly daily, and I can see the passion he has of just wanting to grow this culture. It is not about anything. I mean, he's a businessman, first, I mean, first and foremost, but the man has a passion to see it and to see it grow. So I have no doubt in all this is about to succeed in so many ways. I mean, I mean, like I said, like the chat alone, during the live stream, just seeing the people from around the world you could see it really gave some attention. It caught some attention. It caught the right eyes, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, that's another good drop there, Predator, Caleb. Yeah, they also had a TV set up there, so if you can't get a seat to see out of the balcony, there's a freaking TV up there. You can see everything.
Yeah.
And that's, man, just all of it was just surreal. It was. I miss it. I miss it already. The drive sucked, but like the drive back sucked way more than the drive there. We were stoked about the drive there. The drive back was like, well, it's over until next time. You know.
Yeah, but, that's something.
Hey, I don't know what Ethan plans on doing as far as this kind of products that he's pumping out, but he hooked me up with a super awesome Kappa stand. A super awesome Kappa stand. So I don't know if he plans on making these for like shipping out, like resell, or what his ideas are. Feel free to hit him up on Shot Zone India or anything of that nature, Instagram or whatnot, and get some intel on that. But phenomenal product, super sturdy. I love it. Thank you, Ethan. Mad love, bro.
Yeah, the live stream was very well done. And like I said, again, shout out to Caleb, man. The commentating, man, he on point. Perfect man for the job.
Hey, Jason, my dude, he's also part of the Praetorians crew. He goes by Voorhees. One of my best anchors. Like, man's got a mean shot on him, definitely. And that turf, I was questionable on, like, the whole sliding and everything. Yo, you glide on that turf. Mm-hmm. You glide on it. Did not think it would be that easy, but yeah, one knee pop, cancel slides was just, I loved it. Phenomenal. All around. See, Ethan, he said, yes, sir, right now by order. Much love, broski. Thanks for the, hey, no doubt, man. Thank you. He's also a wholesaler, guys. Like, he sells speed soft gear, which I got a pack from him, and I love it. I don't know what took me so long to get it. I'm glad he had it. I snagged it immediately.
Yeah, I've had the Speed QB one I ran for a while, man, but I actually like these better. I don't know how well you can see it in here. He's got bigger straps on it, man. It's almost like a backpack, like legit. Speed QB makes a good brand of it, but I'm a bigger fan of Speed Softs for sure.
Max.
Man, it's
their
just,
belt.
It holds. The belt is phenomenal, man.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Leo got one that Friday I was there, and it looks. I'm gonna have to get one. I'm gonna have to get one.
Great. You got a lot of lower back support. Like, there's so much good to say about it. Like, I love some speed soft gear. Don't get me wrong; it's very fantastic. It's still a good brand to get into. Speed QB, speed soft gear. In my opinion, man, there's some tweaks and stuff. No matter how minor it may be, I feel like they may have perfected a few things. Yeah. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. That's why I had to brag on the shoulder strap alone at first, because when I first put on my Speed QB one, it's great. It is. It works. But it's so thin right here on my shoulder. So after a while on the collarbones, it would really start to rub. But great quality of it. But just as my opinion too, I got to hold the upper hand on the Speed Soft. I think they're a couple notches over on this one.
Well, that's a good question there, Christian. Connor, does Speed Soft make gear for big guys? So we have a couple, fairly big fellas on our squad. Whether that be tall or just be rounded. The belt on some people, not so much, but their packs and their chest rigs are perfect, work great for bigger fellas. You might be able to do some modifications to the belts, maybe to get a little extra stretch and a little bit of love around the gut area or whatnot. But out the box, you may have to finagle a few things. But I know, there you go. Pumbaa hit it in the chat. Christian, go with the FG chest rig. what I got, and it's amazing. Yeah, facts. He runs it all the time since he's gotten it. He ran it all through the tourney. Fits him very well. Very good stuff. Very good stuff, in my opinion. They're joggers. I got some of their joggers. I personally don't suggest playing in them. They're kind of thin, and it sucks when you catch one in the little pee area. It's not so fun.
Get a
So,
3-piece on the little guy.
yeah, but they're comfortable. I wear them around the house all the time. They're phenomenal. But yeah, I love their gear.
Speedsoft catch a wind of this, man. I'll be making Speedsoft cups for us.
Oh, I'll take one. Bet. Run that up.
Take my money.
Yeah, you can have it. Facts. Their patches. I love their patches too. Like,
oh yeah,
man.
They got a huge variety of patches, man. I mean, just looking at the website alone, just
the Keanu Reeves patch though. I love it, bro. I love it.
I think my teammate Mason's got one too.
I had to snag one before I left. Had to snag one before I left. I got it over here somewhere. Let me grab it. I'll be right back.
Yeah, what Ethan just said, man. If you're anywhere near Shot Zone or anything like that, man, he is a distributor of it. So holler at the man. He can hook you up.
Yeah, mad love. I love this thing. Some of you may not be so like happy about it, but I personally think it's amazing. It's hilarious. I love it. Huge Keanu Reeves fan. Dude's awesome.
Keanu Reeves is a legend.
That's my guy. Been on his stuff since Bill and Ted. Just saying. What we got here? Keanu Reeves Jesus. Yes, sir. Working on something. He says, Steve. Quit. Don't say too much, Steve. Ethan.
Let him catch wind, you know? You never know.
Yeah, right. I like South Park Kenny with the... Oh, yes. Dylan, yes. That's a good one. One of your patches. I got you, Phantoms. I will totally... I've got... Man, there's so much love at the Shot Zone, man. I made so many trades with my patches and other patches, like... I've got patches from people I've first time ever meeting, and it was so nice just to have that back and forth. Like those interactions were speechless, awesome. So I would definitely catch you guys at Nashville, I'm sure, and be happy to run that up with you.
Yeah, I hate that I didn't have mine in time. I got some in the works.
Yeah, you better go ahead and they're going to throw on them in the mail for me.
Yeah, it'll be in there. I'll believe that. I got 2 different designs ones. I'll be working. I got ones that are my typical one, and I just come up with the new logo the other day, so that will be in the works pretty soon as well. Gosh, my nose keeps running. This weather, boy. Fun event, but standing out in that cold. I got no meat on me, man. I freeze easy. Good gust of wind, and it's over for me.
Too much meat on me for my height, but it was still cold.
Yeah, it's super cold.
Didn't stop us though.
No, not at all.
This was
that
really
night though was something else.
Man, when that sun started falling, it was way worse. Yeah, you guys can probably tell I got a little bit of raspiness in my voice too. I don't know if that's from the cold or from just freaking screaming. Probably a combination.
I got up, my bad. I got up Sunday morning, and my wife was already in bed, so I got home, and I woke up with her the next morning. I said something to her, and she said, "Why is your voice so deep?" It was all raspy from yelling, you know.
When you look at her and you say, "Girl."
Inside joke, yeah, inside joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of yelling. I mean, we yell constantly. I think ACS is the only place we don't yell a lot because we're so spread out. But these tournaments, man, goes back to what I was saying before, is the constant communication. Even if your teammate yells it out, who cares? Yell it out as well. Constantly keeping communication, where everybody's at, what's going on. one of the hardest parts, and something me and my team were talking about working on, is it's often hard, depending on the setup of the layout of the field, where kill boxes are, to see who's in there. Being aware of how many's actually down. If you're thinking there's 4 guys, but there's really 1, changes the whole strategy. But if you know that you got 4 down, there's 1 left on this field. Y'all can rush them. You can push them, especially if you're 4 deep. And you can rush them, and just one of you sacrifice himself to get them. Sacrifices are well needed sometimes.
Sometimes, yep.
But that's something that we was talking about working on. Trying to keep a more of a count, and you can't always, even with NA, it's kind of hard to see in the kill boxes sometimes, and not to mention, just glancing for a second, you can end up shot.
Yes.
But that's kind of crucial too. Really being aware of who's on your team is dropping. Try to keep count. It's kind of hard sometimes, especially with the new rule. You can't say hit. You can't really notify anybody that you've been hit. You got to get up off the field quickly. Don't say anything. It can be held to you against a penalty and such. But every team there's no perfect team. Nowhere out there, you're not going to find it. Even the best teams you can probably think of are going to have flaws, weaknesses. Everyone does, but every team can call for improvement. Any of y'all that can ever throw anything to us over at PBZ, something like, hey, I think y'all can work on this. Hey, I'm all about some constructive criticism.
Yes, corrective criticism, constructive. We're all for that. You ain't doing it but helping us be better in the end. So
facts.
Just do it respectfully,
That's facts.
Some people can give you corrective criticism and not be so kind about it.
Yeah.
It happens. It very, very little does it happen, but it's it happens. Let's see. Yeah, hey Ethan, man, thanks for hitting on that. Whoever's looking for some patches made, Ethan goes through the same cats that we use, and he has a good connect with the dude. So hit up Ethan Terrell on here. You can see him in the chat. Super good guy that makes the patches. Ethan will get you connected with that, I'm sure. See a few of you asking in here. Don't die and run the scoring play. Yeah. Also, hey, I made a boo-boo, man. And I'm glad that Ethan did pull me aside and corrected me on it, because I didn't make that boo-boo again. When you're playing on the field, especially at Nashville, we're not used to having sideline boundaries, actual lines. So that alone was a whole nother competitive. It adds an extra layer of competitiveness to the field itself. So you really got to watch out, because some of those bunkers, especially off on the snake side, you got maybe if you got a 10 size foot and you turn it sideways, you're probably stepping on the line.
Yeah.
It's very, very thin. So if you come through that bunker at speed, you better tippy toe that joker. But also on the ends, man, just for anyone out there, I made a mistake and didn't even realize it till Ethan pulled me to the side. I was like, hey, man, you got to watch this. Let's appreciate it. But right there where you deliver the flag on the bunkers, there's also an out of bounds back there.
Yep.
I touched the wall because I was going full blast, and I had to slow down. So I just naturally put my hand up, stopped myself with the wall, and that is out of bounds. So I got pulled to the side and talked to about that, and very thankful for that heads up. So
yeah, and like you said, Nashville is something that's something we ain't used to. Literally go up and we touch the wall with the flag.
Yep.
And there's, if you're out of balance, you're clearly out of balance on when it comes to Nashville. At least for snakes that way. It depends on which side the month snakes on. But if you're anywhere near them containers, you've already made your way out for the most part. And then you got a wall by the dead box, you can't get out.
Yep.
So yeah, it is definitely it put a new level of alertness to it, of something you had to watch out for, was that line. And I ended up having to follow Braden when he run through right there on Snake. He ended up stepping out, and thankfully I was right behind him to keep going. As soon as he hit that line, he knew it. He knew what time it was.
Yeah, CS Prudy. Yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, somehow that costed us. Yeah, so when we went up against SG, which was a phenomenal battle. Love those guys. It's always a battle. Every time we get matched up with them, we already know we gotta go in buckled down.
Yep.
Don't go in sleeping at all. It's one of those teams you just do not sleep on.
Nope.
Cujo, mad Kappa pop shotter. Freaking Breeze, stupid good snake player. Like they have a lot of good players all around, man. And you got to watch out for that. Like those sidelines will get you.
Yeah, Cujo don't. Yeah, he definitely he'll one ball your ass quick.
And yeah, when we went up against them, they had a team wipe. They had one player left, and he come from back snake side anchor, and he just come down walking the field. Sure enough, stepped out. Didn't get the flag grab, didn't get nothing. So that kind of saved us a little on points. Of course, they got a little more because they had a body left. But you got to watch out for that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And the barrier moving. I mean, going back to what you know, what my teammate ended up doing. You know, hitting the tee and rolling that thing. I mean, that's something you got to be extra alert of with these because these are inflatables. You know, they got PVC pipes that are holding them down. They only give so much weight. You know, I mean, I'm a $150 holding 2 bricks in my wife's purse over here. Like it don't take much, and I can already push that thing pretty far. So being super alert. It's something I talked about a while back ago and was telling teammates and whatnot is being alert. You know, you got to hug these things, but at the same time, hugging it and touching it can be a dead giveaway where you're at on the other side. You can watch these things rock in the distance. So it puts new elements to the field that you know you're not typically kind of used to. You know, hard structure. It's easy to kind of put an elbow up on, push your knees up on, things like that.
Really lean into it a little more.
Yeah, and you won't even budge it. Nobody's gonna know you're there. But these inflatables are a whole different game.
But I low key used one of your tactics on a few of them games. When I go to move, I'll bump
it?
my bunker.
Yeah,
Yep.
bump it. Yeah.
Make it wiggle a little while I'm already somewhere else.
Yes, that is a crucial thing to sit there and just staying hugged up to it and literally just hitting your knee on it. It's hard to sometimes do thinking of that and all the action, but doing it a few times, you almost naturally do it as soon as you run off. Because if they happen to peek just right, they see, home swaying just a little bit, but you already made it over to Dorito. That could be the difference between a game changer right there.
Definitely. They'll swing out smacking home thinking they're safe, and they're not.
Yep.
It's definitely
new elements. And
new
not
element.
to mention, it's intimidating. You can really tell when people, I can't tell how many times I was screaming, on me, on me, on me. It's what seems like everyone is firing at me. And I played home most of the time. Most of the games we played in the rounds, I played home a lot. And home is a crucial one to get out, so I knew I was going to get shot at a lot.
Same. That was my primary spot for this one. And home is one of the smaller bunkers in the back line.
Yeah, I was on my knees the majority of the time. I just dropped to my knees, and then sometimes pick up just a little bit. But I mean, how it's shaped. I'm kind of spoiled off Nashville. I'll play home a lot there, and there's a whole bunker. As soon as breakout, I don't even have to run to it. I can literally just lift and shoot, and not even get touched. Because it's so big. But for there, it's a little bit different. So it got us all out of our element. It really does.
It did. It was definitely new for us. Just the entire setup in its general, On top of that, we had some, like I said, man, the competition was just so solid. That alone really put us in a different level.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for it because after that tournament, I feel, me as a person, definitely, I feel like I've already made some improvements playing such high-end seasoned players.
Yeah. And we knew what it was going to be, man. As much word is spread, people coming from different states, from Michigan, from Pennsylvania, Florida, Tennessee, Kentucky. We knew what we knew what we was walking into. Some of these guys, man, like you said, when we seen the roster of who was all going to be playing. Exactly that. Like these are some real seasoned players here. Like we know some of these guys. Like this ain't gonna be an easy game.
In my opinion, take it with a grain of salt if you want. I think some, if not all, of the teams that showed up are definitely top notch.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Every team always has room for improvement. And if you don't think you do, you are gonna hurt yourself. Yes. You should always strive to do something better, make it more professional. Made it way more level playing field. Definitely, Prudy. Definitely.
And I admit it, and even for myself, man, tensions were high. I think everyone were extremely high there. Everybody wanted to prove their point. It's kind of like I say it a lot. You can have two of the best boxers in the world. They can be homies off the camera, off everything, off the field. But there's a certain amount of rising. When you get two rival teams, you're just like, this is gonna be rising, and it's a good thing too for spectators and things like that, because when the horn blows, we say this all the time. You're my homie after this 3 minutes, but when this horn blows,
you're my enemy, bro.
You're my enemy. We're not homies until 3 minutes is up. Then we're cool, calm, collective. So tensions do get high. But I think ultimately, man, is when we squash those sorts of things with other tension, with other people and stuff like that, just try to carry it on. I think that's part of the community, man, part of growing stuff. We all have our dislikes and our likes of teams and peoples, but we just keep on shooting. Just keep on shooting.
Melon got me laughing over here. He said, "Yeah, I'm normally home player. Like at Nashville, we had a big old dead man box, huge, and normally a home player, and wasn't no way my big self was hiding behind that home. No, I could stand up at 5'5" and see over home.
Yeah.
If any of you that don't know Pops, Melon, if any of you that don't know Melon, he's a big fella.
Yeah.
Like, I shake his hand, and I can't even wrap my fingers around the bottom of his hand. He's a big dude. There's no way home was going to fit for him, and it would have been funny to see. He could have got on his knees and still been exposed over the top of that place. Like, you should have ran it just one time, Melon, just so we could see it.
Man, Melon can get around, bro. Believe that.
Facts. He would hit that big bunker we called box on Y.
Yeah.
He hit that, and he could stand up and literally still see over the top of that. Yeah. It was, which was perfect for him. It was the biggest bunker on the field. But when he hit that, boys, that's a hard target to hit.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he can get around. Do not underestimate Melon. Do not.
Inferno, you smacked it, bro. At the end of the day, we all play airsoft.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right. Absolutely. Bolzano, we all shooting 6mm plastic out of a barrel. And it's a fancy tag game.
Yeah, that's a really good way to put it. It's a very competitive tag game.
Yeah, very competitive.
Competition I love to be a part of.
Yeah, and that's and I'll keep it 100 with you. Sometimes there's some days I'm like, I don't want to necessarily be competitive. Now, we've walked into this situation where we love the competitive world of it. We love going to these tournaments. We love doing all this. I'm telling you, we love it. But sometimes we want to kick back, not record, not be competitive, but literally just and ACS is, shout out to that field, man. That's where we usually go, where we just relax. We do not care about objectives. We'll play the objectives, but we don't care if we win or lose this objective. It's more of just getting to run around, not focus so much on trying to be so competitive, but just play and have the fun of that. Some people that's all they want to do. They just want to play airsoft on the weekends, have a regular, Gen 2 Lancer out there, no upgrades on nothing, and just kind of shoot some people, it's something to do on a Saturday. And then, some, myself included, we like the competitive side to it. It's a rush, especially in the speed QB world. I tell the ref at ACS all the time, which is shout out to Danny, man. He's the head ref out of ACS. He's a super solid dude. He's one of our teammates.
I know when the Praetorians went to ACS, it was phenomenal.
Yeah, it is. And that's where that's where we.
It even rained the whole time. We still had so much fun.
Yeah, it is an awesome place to play, man. It's where we all go to vibe, hang out, things like that, man. And it's always nice to just kind of kick back like that.
Boom, but facts, bro. That turf definitely is a lot easier on the knees than the concrete at NA.
Oh yes. Well, I my right knee don't agree on some aspect before I put my dang. There was one time Friday I didn't have my knee pads on yet. I usually put them on during tournaments, and I didn't then. And I slid up to home, and boy, I felt like my right knee was on fire, man. I about called myself out just from my knee hurting so bad. It caught it just right and just road burn.
Let it rest. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was hard to kind of, it was painful to sit on my knees on Saturday, but just kind of get through it. Yeah, rain was a bummer, man. But that ACS usually they show out on these events, man. These especially the anniversaries, they show out.
It was a big crew, man. There was a lot of people there.
Yeah.
A lot of heads. Like the rain did not stop anybody. And maybe except for one of the guys on our team. We call him Slip and Slide. He's a younger cat. He's our snake player. Real good snake player. Of course, we all have room for improvement. But he hit this, it's about a 45-degree incline. And this is how he got his name. And it was muddy, man. Stupid muddy. Like I said, it rained all day. And me and him was pulling a pinch on a couple of guys behind this tree. And we got him out. And he turned around to go back down that hill. Boy, he busted it and slid all the way down that hill. So, call sign Slip and Slide. Sorry, buddy, but you're stuck with it. Deal with it. From baseball slides, man, Prudy, you're a brave soul, bro. Baseball slides is a no-go for me, for that reason.
Which shout out to Speedsoft for that one too. Then they have some padded kind of. I don't know if I'm gonna get them just because I feel like I'll be Shrek and my be fighting over whose swamp it is kind of thing, But the pads. Just thinking on that, man, just sliding in or hitting your hip on something, man, it's easy to do. So I think
really good hip
extra padding is always a plus.
Yeah, really good hip padding on them.
Yeah.
On top of that, if you do decide to run Speedsoft's joggers, those slip-ons they got, those like slider shorts underneath, they have a good PP pad for you too.
There you go.
We could be 90 degrees in August. They will still have a duck pond.
Oh, at ACS, man, that is facts, bro. I swear to you, dude, it could be a drought for 3 months, man, and it just, there's a duck pond sitting somewhere. It never fails.
Someone's going to find that pond.
Yeah, it's especially walking in, it's always muddy right there. It's like it won't dry up.
Hey, Straight, man, good to see you pop in, bro. It was a mad good tourney, bro. It was a lot of really good, solid competition going on. You guys ran and did your thing, brother. As most of every team there definitely went in giving it 100%, definitely. And for those of you on here that don't know, they took home the title, Straight Airsoft. A lot of those cats, or a few of the cats on their squad, are fairly new to it, and like I said, it was a huge tourney. Everybody come out and put it in. So, congrats, man.
Inferno, I fell in duck pond not long ago. One of my teammates, Builder, watched me bust my ass right in the pond, like all in some mud. Yeah, it was.
Inferno, I was a little confused there for a second until he brought it up, and I was like, oh yeah, it makes sense. Nailed it. To go at it with you guys. Yeah, Straight. There was a lot of crews that I really wanted to play against. Hey, man, I was very thankful to finally get to play against Known Enemy, man. We've picked up with them a few times now. Once at an NA, met them up at HDK. Got to see them again at the Shot Zone. Super awesome dudes. Very awesome competitors. All I got to say is, Chaz, I got your number, B. You did my snake player dirty, homie. You did my snake player dirty, homie. I can't let that happen. I got you. I hope you come up to NA. Oh, I hope you come up to NA. I'm coming for you, B. Mad competition, though. So what we got here, maybe ACS invests in a concrete section for the entryway. Hey, maybe, yeah, coming into that, especially in the rain when you first enter the field, it's pretty good and muddy right there. But that is also where a lot of foot traffic in and out. So it
Yeah, nonstop.
beats up the ground a lot, yeah.
And they just switched up the field not long ago, man. Danny, man, shout out to Danny on a lot of this, man. But they definitely swapped up the field at ACS. It looks nothing like it did in the 8 year. At least in the field and shipment, look a lot different. The woods, they look about the same. The field and shipment are probably my favorite spots to play.
Over here at Praetorians, man, we've been talking about it since the last time we went and left. We're definitely planning on making our way back.
Y'all know we'd love to have you up there. I'll rival up.
Yeah, maybe this time we'll play against you, because I know that 8 year, man. We had a hard crew.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it's and sometimes he plays on Sundays too, so maybe that'd be an option coming up and playing or staying the night or something. Play 2-day event, at least make it worthwhile coming up.
Oh yeah, double tap definitely. Mad people walking out with some broken half buffer tubes and butt stocks just hanging.
I look like I've been riding a dirt bike. I got mud all up my back every time I leave from running. And hey, that comment Inferno Airsoft. He says, Steve, what if we bought Kmart and turned it into a speed soft field?
Yo, shut up.
I cannot tell you how many times me and my crew has talked about that same exact place. That would be magical if a speed soft field hit here. It'd be revolutionary. It really would, because we're perfect. We're in the perfect place from SS, jump up to Nashville, ride straight through Paducah, HTK. Or now you got Shot Zone, HTK. It's just a belt line of just fields that you could have, and not too far trips from each other. I think it's 5 hours from us, about 5.5 hours from us in Paducah to SS. So I think it's like an 8-9 hour drive from SS to Jasper, if I remember correctly. But in that time frame, man, you have several different places that you could stop. So little hot points for us over here on the East Coast. There
are a few other. Oh, sorry. See, go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say Miami. Now I know Miami has a spot, man, but from my understanding, they have a little thing against HPAs and stuff like that. They're only running AEGs, and they're kind of against that. What we see as kind of speed soft and stuff, but.
Freeland hit it right there. Only problem, once you on a field, you don't travel.
I would give you that, but I think we would. I guarantee I can speak for us. We'd still go. We'd still travel if we had other tournaments in other places. We'd still go.
I mean, let PKZ run the field for a weekend.
Facts.
They know what's down. They know what's going on. They've been in it for a minute now.
It all comes down to. I mean, we've had our hypothetical. What if this? What if that? Kind of scenarios. But reality, man, just don't be anticipating one here in Paducah. It's all hypothetical.
Man.
It's unfortunate, man. But we don't see it any time in our future right now.
Definitely double tap. I know we've talked about it. Like I said, double tap's one of our cats on Praetorian squad. Super awesome dude. But definitely we've talked about hitting SS. That's on the list.
So I'd like to do it pretty soon, personally.
It would be nice. Got to get them funds back up, though. I gave Ethan over at Shot Zone quite a bit of cash for some awesome stuff, and it was worth every penny. Jacksonville. They just put up outdoor inflatables. Hey, that might be something. And for some of you that are like, let's take a break from Speed QB, which I don't suggest because it's that damn fun. But there's some really good indoor fields for just like casual play. Like there's one over in I can't even think of the name of it now. Insane Airsoft over in Chattanooga, Tennessee. They got a pretty dope indoor field. I've heard some good things about it. Let's see. E-Trail Shot Zone open next couple weekends? Hey, good question, Caleb. Or Predator, sorry about that. Battalion in Jacksonville. So I've heard of Battalion. I've heard some good things about it, actually. And that would be awesome to hit. There you go. There's a confirmation, Ethan. Thank you, sir. So if any of you are interested, Shot Zone will be open the next couple of weekends.
Can't promise we'll be down there, but
yeah, definitely want to hit that. I mean, I most certainly would love to go back again within the year. I would love it if I can make it at least at the bare minimum. The bare minimum, I would love it if I could make a good two trips a year. And
hey,
of course, like a 3-day thing, like be there Friday, do Saturday and Sunday, you know. So.
And speaking of that, Ethan, while you're on it, at the beginning of this, a few minutes in, we was talking about the 3v3 that was going on there, and I don't think we had a definite confirmation of saying is the 3v3 the lights out one that's coming up, or is that one separate? And also from my understanding, they were having a pistol and shotgun only kind of event as well.
That's gonna be so lit.
Oh,
That's gonna be so fun. Yo, who run in Nashville? I can talk to for live streaming tourneys. Predator, probably one of the best persons to hit up on that would be Jackson. At this point in time, you know who I'm talking about. So dope. Man,
it would be so dope to see that there. I mean, because Nashville, man, for us, man, that's our go-to place. I mean, we're gonna be all over it again this year. I mean, it is our go-to place.
Yeah, Double Tap hit it. Josh is another really good one to hit up for that too. He is the owner of NA. Jackson is like his right-hand guy, so they work really close together. So either one should definitely get you there. Says Lights Out, yes, in March. Lights Out is in March. Okay. So those are two different events, right? Ethan, is that what you mean by yes? The Lights Out and the 3v3s. I think it's Hayden now. Hayden, really? I heard one of the guys that used to play back in with SG, super awesome dude, Cole. I heard there was some talk about him taking over for like handling the Speed QB side of it. I don't know if that's set in stone.
That's what I heard.
That's what I've heard, and he would be a good one, man. The guy knows the sport. He is definitely not biased, and he no longer plays for SG, so he would not be affiliated with any team as far as Speed QB goes. So I think that would be a really good, solid way to go, in my opinion.
Ethan Moore said, no, not Hayden.
No, not Hayden. Huh?
Hayden, I'm sorry.
Hayden, Lights Out February. So, yeah, they are two different events.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool.
No, wait. Hold on. He said Lights Out February.
I think the Lights Out is February, and the 3v3 Lights Out February. 3v3 Lights Out February 26th. Okay.
Gotcha. Oh, that's right around the corner, bro.
February 26th, yeah. About 5 weeks.
3v3 on that field would be so fun.
Yeah, that totally changed the aspect, too, from 5 to 3 guys, you know.
Yes.
And a light
different,
too.
Yeah, you would have to mix your play style based off of having 2 guys less. March 26th, pistol shotgun. Don't know about team numbers. Okay. Yo, I'm honestly stoked about that pistol shotgun. I'm really hoping to see some like super dope like Tokyo Marui breacher builds, bro. I already know Kappas are going to be there. I want to see some dope shotties.
My teammate Builder's got one, the breacher, the TM breacher. He's waiting on a new, I believe the new airline report.
You just got to rub that in my face, don't you, bro?
Hey man, I mean he's flexing on all of us with it. You know, we're
Man,
all little Jags and stuff. He's got the TM
he
briefing, man.
man, he's thrown like 3-4 pictures at me and said, "You're jealous, ain't you?" Shut up, I ain't talking to you.
Yeah, we ain't friends no more.
Oh man, I'll be cool with you, but let me get that shoddy. Building a high capo. All honesty, should I? I mean, Inferno, brother, you might be talking to someone that's a little biased on that. I 100% love Kappas, man. Steve may tell you different. It really depends. To me, it really depends on your play style. I love being aggressive. I love pushing, and for me, the Kappa is where it's at. That would be my answer to that.
Cappers are great when you I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just cursed, but I swear when I played one, I went through more nozzles than anything. I mean, it's the most probably wear on that one in the slide, but them nozzles are just prone. I mean, and the Gardner nozzles are really good. You know, even the stock TM. Actually, Blue from Saturday for the Boys said he has run a pink cow for the longest of time. And I've just never had really luck with them, man. But nozzles,
Yeah. Good for him because I ran one and it was like 2 weekends of gameplay and my cow snapped. But I've been running the Edge Blue nozzle right now with the Edge Gen 2 blowback unit, and it runs fantastic. I mean, I'm hitting on 100 psi. It's usually chronoing around like 318, 320ish. Like it hits so good. Oh, Ethan thing is getting confusing. Oh, Ethan Morden popped in here. Ethan, bro, what's up? So, those of you that don't know, Ethan was the guy that literally started and fed Speed QB over at Nashville, man. I miss you already, bro. I can't wait to catch up with you. Can't wait to shoot you and you shoot back, maybe, if I let you.
with the Kappa.
With the Kappas, yes. Another really good Kappa builder. I've collaborated with him here and there, face to face, with getting some Kappa knowledge and some help with some stuff. So he definitely helped me out on my upcoming knowledge in Kappas. And along with LA Kappa, bro, come on, guys. Look, LA Kappa hasn't really been out super long, but they've blown up. They have blown up. I mean, you see their logo all over Fight Night. You see them hosting things like the tournament we just left at Shot Zone. They're everywhere. My opinion, you cannot go wrong with them building your Kappa and or the parts they provide you. Period. I'm all for it. Oh, I shoot back, don't worry. Oh, I know you will. Just don't poke too hard. Don't peek too hard. Thanks, Houdin. You're welcome, brother. You're welcome. I really hope it pays off for you. Hey, feel free to hit me up, Instagram, Facebook, or my Facebook's been stupid, man. I don't get notifications for some reason. So hit me up on Instagram, Inferno, if you... sounds like I should do that.
Bruh.
But, Inferno, man, feel free to hit me up if you want any, like, help with trying to get your build going. I'd be happy to help you out.
Yeah, I can testify to that. He's the man to ask.
Appreciate it, brother. You can ask Ethan Terrell in here. He was having some of his custom Kappa build issues. It probably took me about 30 minutes to go through it, and we had that thing slapping. So, playing Warzone just responded. Oh, gotcha. Okay, good deal. Feel free to hit me up, man. And if you don't want to hit me up, you can definitely email and contact LA Kappa, and there's some really good, knowledgeable people in there that would be happy to help you out as well. There's another outlet. Options, my guy, options. Man, Steve, thanks for inviting me on this. I've missed.
Man, I love to have you on here, bro.
I love being on here. I know I don't always get to jump in like this, but I really appreciate it.
Man, I love to have you on here, man. It's you know how I do on here, man. Just literally just to try to touch in with other players, especially. I mean, it's a privilege having you on with me. It really is. Do anything I can to sit here and try to build up the community. I'm gonna try to take a few more turns with some things this year, some things with me, and see why I can't expand to this and try to get some of y'all. I mean, even some of these guys in the comments, man. Hey, the Phantoms over here. I might need one of y'all on here pretty soon, man. If one of y'all want to reach out to me on Graham or anything, maybe we can.
I personally think that is a
something
good idea. I think that's a great idea.
So I'm all about getting people on here. Ain't nothing about something so special, man. It's even a rental. I'm cool with getting rentals on here, talking whoever, whatever it takes, man.
He's in Terrell in here. Yeah. So a couple of my guys. So Pumbaa really helped me out with some extra spare stuff he had with him. But he had an issue with. I ain't really got a cap to show you. This is my AW I built for my son, but the split side's pretty nice. But his nozzle up here, his outer barrel was moving, which it shouldn't do. Your outer barrel should always be stationary. But we found out that there was a gap between his outer barrel and his hop-up unit that was causing it to have some play. So Pumbaa goes through his stuff, and he finds a hop-up clip, like a little plastic clip. And we finagled that thing, man. It popped in there, and it held it perfect, and that thing started slapping. Like, it's pretty funny how that worked out, but it worked.
Well, yeah, Nashville Phantoms, man. If you follow me on Instagram or anything like that, you can hit me up over there. I also have a Facebook page. You can hit me up there, wherever it takes. But Instagram is probably the best place to hit me up. A lot of people don't even have Facebook. I'm just old, I guess.
No, that's me and you both, brother.
I have a Facebook. My son calls me old all the time because I got Facebook. I felt really old last year. I just got on Discord. I heard Bobby talking to somebody else. He's like, "You got a Discord?" And me and the ref, Danny, looked at each other. We was in Nashville and just like, "What the hell is Discord?" Like, we was clueless what it was. It's pretty interesting.
I've dealt with Discord a little, but I haven't used it a lot, so. Big Worm Lips. I absolutely love your name. It's hilarious. Big Worm Lips. Get out of here. Yeah, I think having Phantoms on here would be a pretty nice touch. A new upcoming team. And you guys really did, man. I'm not trying to be condescending or anything in any way. This is straight up out of respect, man. You guys really surprised me. You really, really surprised me. And you may have surprised a few other people as well. But you guys come in. You put in work, super respectful guys, super honorable players. Just don't lose that honor. I don't think you will, but honor will get you a long way, man.
That's facts.
Yeah, no Facebook over here. Only Insta. All right, yeah. Then we're gonna click with you just fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this Discord, man. If you're not in ours yet, we have a PVZ podcast, kind of general conversation and stuff. So you can look that up, or however I can get a hold of you on that aspect. Either hit me up on Instagram or something like that, and then we can get it in the Discord feed and kind of going from there. If you're in there, I don't know yet. I'm sitting there telling people to go into Discord, and I rarely even check it myself. But I got so many things I'm in, I hear it dinging all day. Instagram's a faster way to get a hold of me.
Yeah, same here. Christian, hey, I might have to hit you up on that maybe at some point. I know me and a couple Praetorians guys have been talking about maybe starting some kind of podcast deal, mostly because Steve and PBZ kind of got us really wanting to get into it, seeing how they've been doing it and everything. But not very knowledgeable in Discord. So
love to see a podcast from y'all.
Man, I would love to do one. It's just a lot to balance with video editing, playing, video editing, and then squeezing a podcast on top of trying to do some of my educational type videos on Kappas or whatever the case may be. It is a lot of work on top of having 2 children, a full-time job. It's just a lot to balance, as I'm sure you know, Steve.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, I manage this one and the one on Thursdays, the PBZ one and stuff. My teammates get on there with me and whatnot. This is just strictly solo. I only started this a couple months ago now. But I really enjoy this. I wanted to do it for my own page as well. and seems people, are wanting to come chat, and that's I'm always so appreciative of that, because it wouldn't hurt any. I couldn't imagine a worse feeling of getting on and not a person said anything and nobody was watching. So I'm blessed by
Yeah.
that, to have people interacting, um, and I'm gonna keep it going. I ain't been putting out so much content lately, just because I ain't been traveling a whole lot lately, other than Shot Zone. Last time I left town was December 4th, I think it was.
Yeah.
Well, no, I hit
Shot
Shot Zone.
Zone.
Yeah, Shot Zone before that too.
Shot Zone's the only time we've traveled since ACS, I believe. So it's been quite a minute. Good minute. Yeah, Phantom, Nashville Phantoms, definitely, bro. Uh, well-deserved shout-outs, my guys. Like, nothing but love over here.
Yeah, y'all definitely deserve it, man. And
Yeah.
it's again, I don't want to sound like a broken record, man, but that's what it's all about. Ain't none of us. I mean, we're only enemies when the horn blows for 3 minutes. After that, we're all homies. We're gonna grow this, spread the culture, just grow. Try to get. I'm biased as hell when it comes to airsoft. I want everybody to play VQB, speed soft kind of area. I want to convert Milson players. It's my favorite way to play, and it's a lot of fun. So.
Oh, I had to mute Ethan Terrell. You got me dying, bro. A little bit of inside joke, fellas.
Uh
Oh my, it's in the chat right there. Between the two bunkers with Houdini and ET, which is Ethan Terrell, right? So I don't know if any of you've ever heard of Between the Two Ferns. Zach Galifianakis. If you haven't, look it up. It's straight hilarious. So we've talked about, hey, ET, Ethan Terrell, bro. If you're down, I'm down, bro.
oh.
Like, that would be so fantastic to do. I would love it. It would be probably a big parody of just that of airsoft and just fun. So I'm totally down with that, bro. Thank you, Anu, and trying our best. Hey, bro, that's all you can do.
Yep.
Just keep putting forth your best, man. You're gonna do nothing but grow. You're gonna do nothing but get better. Like, we're still improving. I'm pretty sure every team still has improvements and still makes those improvements and goals.
I was on a call
Facts
with my
on.
team earlier about some improvements.
Hey, yeah, we're gonna, like I said, I've been going over the some of my own footage, of course, my GoPro footage, and watching some of the stream, getting that different angle, being able to actually see my whole crew like that. Some things we can definitely work out.
You got the confirmation. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Bet. Hey, I still got that 12 pack of blue crayons here. That's all I'm saying. I'm down with that. That'd be so funny, man. It was our first tournament, also. Poseidon, hey, man. I didn't know that was y'all's first tourney, man. I
Y'all
really
killed it.
didn't.
Oh
Yeah,
man, yeah. And speaking
yeah.
of, hey, shout out to y'all. And Caleb pointed this out too, man. Shout out to y'all's anchor player. There was a couple times where it was like a 1v3 or 4, and he just
Straight
wiped him out.
clutch.
Yeah.
Straight clutch. That is difficult. And think about this, man. You're playing against some very seasoned players, and you guys pulled that clutch. That speaks volumes, bro.
Plus, y'all's jerseys went hard.
Yeah, facts. We're working on one. We'll get it there. Hopefully it looks good. I'm hoping. If it don't, let me know. And I'm just gonna say, well, maybe in the next one.
I think we're gonna hold the R's for a while. We
I
might have
would.
a
I
20
love y'all's new jerseys.
We cherish them as much as we had to go through to get them. We cherish them.
Yeah, it is a time-consuming task for sure. Can improve. You're doing it wrong. Facts, Prudy. Facts.
Super
100% facts on that. Even if I'm just watching. Hey, Inferno, dude. If that's all you get to do, I encourage it. You can pick up pointers from other teams, learn other teams, as along with building your own style of play. Can't tell you how many times we went back and watched other teams, like PBZ, for example, and just seeing some of the stuff they do. Yeah, Poseidon, yeah, lots of practice. That'll definitely pay off. Tactical Voorhees, you hitting on my guy. That's my dude. Voorhees is so he had back in the last NA tournament, Nashville Airsoft tournament, he clutched 2 games, 1v3. Guy has got a crack shot, guys. He has got a crack shot, and he held it strong. My dude, definitely.
Prudy, we appreciate that, man. On these jerseys, man. I'm glad you like them. We really like them. We really do. I think it fits us a lot better.
Watch paintball in XL. Hey, I agree with that, Predator. 100%. I grew up in paintball and then just made the transition over to airsoft.
I love
paintball.
Paintball.
Oh, it's fun. It's a whole different. It's a different vibe.
I would love to see us out there playing paintball. Love to see.
It's fun. Another very high-end competitive sport. Hey, I want to see some thumbs up in the chat if you guys would love to see airsoft in general, like as far as Speed QB, go to like Olympic level, bro. Like Olympic competitions. Like, man, come on. It's there. It's all here. It just has to get to the right spot.
Yeah, and getting the recognition it deserves, man. I mean, we've gone hypothetically over that, those scenarios too. Where's this going to be in 5 years? Where do you pick from? How do you coincide? Like, I don't want to toot a horn to sit there and say, well, we would fall into or PBZ would fall into a category yet of saying, well, on a level of pro players, I don't know how to classify. So that's what's so hard to look at other teams and be like, that's a professional airsoft team right there. That is pro.
Ethan. Angry shrilling at mention of paintball. Hey, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. In due time, fellas. Yeah, I'm hoping so. Sports Center, bro. Bet. Let's see here.
I'm going to put my own thumbs up in that chat right there.
Hey, yo. I'm working it, bud. Yeah, we know. I'm like, to be just starting out, Ethan, man, from my personal opinion, you're doing it like the right way.
Yes.
That can mean nothing to you or whatever, bro, but I feel you're really building a very good platform. Definitely. I mean, if you weren't, you wouldn't have had as many teams show up.
Yeah.
Just saying, that speaks, bro.
And again, teams from excuse me, from so far, committing money, time, all that into it to put the trust in it, man, and you pulled through completely.
I heard the vast majority, of course, you can't please everyone, but the vast majority of everyone I've talked to that's been there and went to the tourney or just watched the tourney absolutely loved it.
Yeah. It was
absolutely loved it.
And that live stream was so new to us like that. I mean, we had a taste of it at HTK with stuff, the recordings and whatnot, but the interaction from people around the world, in that chat, watching, seeing your facility, seeing these players, it was surreal for a lot of us.
And you got some big name, like, people, well, not really people, but I guess like fields, or distributors, I guess you could say, like I believe Amped even tuned in. Like, if I'm not mistaken, Monk Customs jumped in there. Like, there's some big cats jumping in there, man. That's a lot.
Did you happen to see that comment? I don't know what timestamp it was, man, but Monk making a notion at LA Kappa about a collab. I'm just saying.
Hey.
I'm just saying, y'all. Hey. Well, we
A vibe
played, man. We
with
all played our hearts out. Um,
facts. Facts. E- every team I saw step on that field, new, seasoned, went out, just giving it everything they had. I didn't see any slacking on any squad.
110%.
Wasn't there 100+ people watching the live stream for the tourney? I think total overall fandoms from beginning to end, fully accumulated, was like 1,600 plus. Oh, Cubbysoft hit it. Nice, Phil. Thanks for that. I didn't even know Cubbysoft hit that. That's another good belt product.
Yeah,
Best tournament in a
two of the
while.
players on PBZ run Cubbies.
Hey, Cannon, I feel that, bro. But I can be kind of biased on that. Not gonna lie to you. I'm a very straightforward person. We love SG. They're some of the most solid group of guys out of Nashville, hands
Facts.
down, in my opinion. So it would have been super awesome to see them pull through. But hey, it was still another Nashville team, you know. So the love still stayed there. Over 1,000 overall. Yeah, yeah, that's fantastic. Oh, awesome, bro. Yeah, I mean, it's in the end of the day, we are there to rep each other in our teams, but in the big picture, it's about repping your area, in my opinion. If you can rep your area, teams to come already has a good foundation to grow. You may see that. I'm sure we'll see that with Nashville Phantoms. I believe we have laid a good foundation for them to just do their thing, bro,
Mm-hmm.
and show out and show out. So, 100% of the stream. Oh, nice. Viewers, not players. Yeah, that's a lot. Airsoft's a vibe. Yes, totally. It is. It is. It's a vibe that some people don't like, but you know, there's other sports if you don't like it. And it is something that takes a team, man. Like my example to my squad, I've kind of thrown around sometimes. Like I don't know if any of you are fans of Michael Jordan, but to me, he was one of the goats. Him and Larry Bird definitely are one of the goats that ever stepped foot on the
Facts.
court. Still today's date, but Michael Jordan couldn't do it on his own, bro.
It's facts.
He couldn't. He had a solid squad, and they worked very, very well together, very cohesive. And it takes that if you want to pull out something. If you want to pull a good fat built tournament like what we just did. I'm loving this, man. I'm really loving this. The chat's popping off as usual. I mean, we got a big portion here that we just got done playing. And I probably already said it, but man, the open play was so fun. The day after the tourney, I was beat, but it was so fun. Loved it,
I played it all beforehand. Had about 3.5 hours sleep, and then doing the tournament.
bro.
Man,
Bro,
I told Asma, I said as soon as I got up, man, I was like, I'm gonna need 2 Red Bulls before anything
I'm like,
happens.
oh
Before
my god,
anything.
yeah. Because let's see, the day before the tourney, that Friday, I come down to y'all's room and we just kicked it for man. I didn't even realize how long, but it was like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Just us just BS and talking about stuff. And then before I knew it, I'm in my room and I'm like, oh, I only got 3 hours of sleep before this tournament. I was beat, bro. I got up.
Too.
I got up. I smashed a 5 hour energy. Was ready to go. Like they hate us because they ain't us. Hey, yeah, it's true. True. Let them hate though. You know, I'm still gonna vibe.
Facts.
Yeah, I encourage anyone to check out Shot Zone. Definitely, it's worth the travel, in my opinion. We need to get together, Steve, and see when you guys plan on hitting SS. Would love to ride down with you guys.
I could chat with my squad. See what I mean. We talked about it not long ago. I'd personally like to do it. probably March would be a good time. That's personally when I'd like to do it, but we'll see. It could be March, April, May. I mean, it's an overnight trip for us. I mean, I don't know how long it is for y'all, but it's about, like I said, about 5.5 hours from us.
I think it's a little less than what you guys got to go. I don't think it's a lot because I mean, well, you guys are only like 2 hours away from Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
But where most of us live is like an hour south of Nashville, so.
Got up and smashed a couple crayons.
But if you didn't get them to me Friday, I'd have been up Crap Creek, homie.
Yeah, I'm interested in playing SS, man. We've seen their field is significantly a little bit smaller. It's a little compact. You know, I've watched live streams from there. We personally want to go down there and compete. We want to give it a shot and see what the homies got in into.
Why you gotta bring that up, bro? Oh my! Why do you gotta bring that up? Now that you brought it up, and I laughed at it, I almost have to talk about it.
I'm working on it here. Damo wants to come in here.
Let me into. Hey, come on, bro.
So I'm working on it. I have to have you in the
Discord.
Oh, I can't do it in here. I'm not on. This is your call unless you can make the call to him. I don't know if you can three-way call through here.
Yeah, hey, good shout out there, Inferno. SS is doing quite a few giveaways, like right now as we speak. So check that out, fellas. I believe it's all, and correct me if I'm wrong, Inferno. I believe it's all mostly done through Insta. I could be wrong on that.
I'd love to tap you in there, Damo. I'm not on my stream. I'm not on the PBZ one. This is actually a call through to Houdini. I have no way of tapping you in at the moment, as much as I'd love to.
Looking on selling my high capper to get a Polar Star. Should I? Ooh, godly. So I do both, man. I love my Polar Star, as I know Steve does his. And for Speed QB, I feel Polar Star is top notch as far as that goes. But I'm going to refer back to what I said before. It depends on your style of play, man. Honestly, it really does. Depends on your position, in my opinion. Depends on your style. If you're a front pusher and you want that that dexterity and the easy movements and the easy tight tucks, Kappa all day, bro. But if you're kind of a anchor back player and you play semi-aggressive, Polar Star Jack all day.
Yeah, I think my monk, when I put another grip on one, I'm gonna put it on my SRS G&G. I think I may put an F2 in that thing. I ain't saying rival towards F2, but I've always been the Jack guy. But I'm not against F2s by no means. I think that's what I'm gonna probably end up putting in it eventually. I cannot give up my 5.56. I can't find myself taking my engine out of my 5.56 and converting it over. I just can't do it. Old Betsy has been my workhorse. She's my girl. I'd rather just kind of build a side chick, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Yeah. No more window shopping, bro.
No. So, I'm gonna try to build one, and I'll keep it updated. Speaking of which, any of y'all that might want a Perun hybrid V2 for your A&G or some 13-to-1 gears, holla at me. I got them on the go.
That's a good setup.
Yeah, it's nice in mine. It works great. I think I'm already on the commitment of go ahead and get me a hook back up of a monk.
I'm not on Houdini's straight. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
He's not on your friends list?
On what?
On Discord.
Oh, that's because I don't use Discord, bro.
I even had to send you a friend request.
Yeah, I know. That's nothing personal. I really don't. I only use this for things like this, like really.
Yeah, I don't know how to add a call into here.
Mm-mm.
Um,
Me neither. It would be nice to get, a third opinion on all this. Like, I don't even know where to freaking start. Yeah. Uh-uh. I will hit on this though. Like, if you're in between like Polar Star Jack build or like a Kappa, maybe you should look into a Monk build because they are a solid medium. Very
Steve,
solid medium.
Steve's coming to the dark side with the F2. I'm not
I
against
might.
F2. I get asked that question more than anything. Should you get Jack or F2? And I'm always like, Jack. Plug it, play it, it works. They've proven their reliability time and time again. Um, I've been running one. I'm going to continue to run one. I'm not against the F2s. A couple of my teammates are running F2s. I'm not against them. But I think that's probably what I'm end up doing is putting the F2 in a. It's not gonna be a complete monk build. I'm not. I ain't got that kind of bread to be doing that. But I'm gonna gladly stick a Gen 2 monk ESG grip on it and on my SRS and put F2 in it and probably get me another. Make another carbon rail, but you know, Brian's been in the lab, gotten them new 3D printed ones. It may be the one to go on it.
Hey, so I got an ESG grip. I don't really have anything to start with. I'm gonna have to start a whole clean build, and once I get there, I'm gonna be hitting you up, Melon. Straight up. You have to make me one of them rails. Plays home. What engine? SSG1, and he plays home. What engine should he get? I'm gonna tell you Polar Star. I'm gonna tell you the Jack, bro. I'm gonna tell you the Jack all day.
Mm-hmm.
The length of speed QB fields one are not long, and the speed you get from the Jack can really really make a difference.
They're reliable, man. They're.
Yes.
I mean, I love mine. Yeah, Phil, I'm
See,
gonna go back with one. This is different though. I had the ESG by Euro Tactics. This time I'm jumping on the Monk Gen 2 bandwagon, so it's gonna be a new grip for me. But this will probably be because everyone, my four teammates have them. So it's gonna look nice. PBZA, all of us running Euro grips, or not Euro Tech, but Monk grips. I think it'll be a nice little touch. I love them.
yeah.
I mean, I do. I'm not against them. The only reason I went back to M4 was a thing with the rules and all that stuff for my ARP. But when I put it on, it's definitely going on M4. I got no reason at this point to go back to an ARP9.
Yeah, I would love to get a good AAP, man. Ain't gonna lie. We got a guy on our squad that has a decked out AAP Mamba build. It's red and black. Bro, that thing shoots so good. So good. But I'm looking forward to. I want to make a good 4-3 build. Right now, my blue one, which I'm sure you all have seen. I don't use that in tourneys, man. That's my baby. I've got too much time and money invested in that thing, so I'm thinking about building a 4-3 build strictly for tourneys. Not put as much bread into it, and then eventually hitting over to a good custom built breacher. That's what I'm wanting to do.
Damo, nobody has said anything about. Nobody said anything about your team at all. Nobody has slandered your team on here at all.
Weird as cheaters, right? Don't want you guys. Nah, bro. We haven't talked any kind. I mean, feel free to go back and watch the whole cast, homie. It'll be posted, but ain't nobody said nothing but good vibes about every squad up in here, bro. Can you say we played clean? Won fair? I mean, I can say you definitely come out and you played your ass off. I mean, if you're questioning yourself if you played clean or not, bro, that's on you, man. I mean, integrity is on each individual, bro. You can't. It's
That's
not on the
facts.
refs. It's not on the refs. It's not on anyone else. Each individual on
Comes
that
down to the
field
integrity of the player.
comes down to that integrity of that player, bro. I mean, From what I see, I could definitely tell you, you guys come out and played your asses off, hands down. That I will 100% say. If you're questioning if you play clean, bro, maybe that's something you need to collaborate with your squad, man. I really don't know how to answer that for you, to be honest.
Mr. Dash, what's up, man?
Yo, Steve, what's up, man? Joining late, but I'm here. Hey, better late than never, brother. I've totally been in that boat. I
That's
hate
facts.
missing it. Just checking. I want to record straight. I have lots of both of you guys. I give props, mad props. I don't feel like you guys wanted us up top. Oh, man, we ain't ever here to put nobody down, bro.
That's not what's. That definitely ain't what's going on here. By no means. Nobody's even mentioned anything.
No, man, we ain't here to put you down, bro. We ain't here to do none of that. We're here to keep good, positive growth. That's all we want. That's what he's saying. What he's saying is all the after tournament talk. Christian, all the after tournament talk. I mean, people talk. Everybody's got their own opinion, man. I can't control that. Nobody can control that. Love to tap in. Yeah, I wish I knew how to even work this damn thing.
All right, I'll keep it 100 with you, Damo. I'll keep it 100 because that's what you're asking for. So you want that pure honesty. I have no doubt that you played 100% honorable game. I have no doubt in that. We have both. Hell, a lot of people in this chat, and both me and Houdini has had issues with some individuals in the past. I mean, you put the name to it. I'm not going to put a name to it. There's no need to slander a name. But we've had issues with people in the past. Do I think that them people played with pure integrity? I can't say that. I'd be lying to anyone in this audience or to you. That's what I'd be doing. So no, I don't think that everyone played with direct integrity. I believe that you played with integrity. Our love and commitment is to you. I mean, we can go back a month, 2 months. You know, we've talked on the phone. I just talked to you yesterday or day before yesterday. You know, we talked. But I'd be lying if I said that I thought every one of them played with integrity. I'd be lying.
Damo, are you sure you?
Damo, man, why are you trying to do that, bro? I mean, why are you trying to do that right now?
Hold on. Let me pop in here real quick because Damo, bro, we've had mad conversations, man, off all of this stuff. All right, I've always been straightforward with you. I've always given you my concerns and told you to, you know, just do you and play it how you want, how you see it, and just giving you my perspectives. Period. If you really, really want some footage on this, man, you may be biting off more than you can chew. Because said individual, we have the proof. I've got previous proof prior to you getting this set person, and I have current proof from this last tournament. Man, we're not here to do that though. That's not what this is about.
Yeah, that's directly not what this is about. We spoke about this beforehand. It's not what this stream is about. Bashing anybody. This whole stream is about lifting up individuals to play some airsoft, congratulating individuals, so on and so forth. Ain't been nothing but positive vibes. So,
yep, facts. Play between. Man, there's so many teams I hate that I didn't get a chance to go head to head with. Straight up, like I always love playing PBZ, man. Just like SG, they always bring out the best in you. I'm all for that. All for that. Get to play between, yeah. If any, yeah. No bashing, just clarifying. No,
we ain't
yeah.
Bashing, and there's no point in putting names to anything.
Not. It would be easy to do. I ain't trying to be an asshole, but It must be the Marine Corps in me, bro. I can be brutally honest sometimes, and this just isn't the place to do it. I would
No.
rather talk to you face to face, my guy.
Yep.
That's just me.
And
It is all love, man. We ain't got nothing but love for you, Dom. Since day one, bro. Hey, if you want that on the back burners after all this, me or Steve One can probably accommodate that for you. The live stream is posted too, by the way. I'm just saying, you don't have to take our footage. Anybody can see it. We just
you know the feelings I had beforehand when I talked to you about the scenario, and yet again, we're not putting names to nothing. There was no point in that. It's not what I want to do. I'm not here to bash each individual. I'm not here to do that. That's not what my podcast is built about. That's not what my channel is built about. It's just a bashing of people or anything like this, calling anyone out. That's not the kind of vibes I'm trying to leave. Because on this channel, as of me, the guy that y'all know, I'm trying to give nothing but positive vibes. Yeah, I'm a guy too. I play as well. It gets competitive as well, but that's not what my influence that I try to do to others. But this conversation here with trying to show love, have conversation with fellow airsoft players, things like that to grow this community. That's what I want. We're always going to have people we disagree with. We're always going to have, with technology, the things are going to go on. Things are going to get spicy. Things are going to get salty. Things are going to be seen. But this channel is not about that, and I'd rather keep that conversation off this channel. We'll gladly conversate with you more about it, but I don't feel there's any need to mention names or anything like that. I feel that's inappropriate. I promised my team that I'm going to do some things a little bit different as well, so I'm going to hold to my word as a man. And do that. So the only things I want to give to this community of people that are still on the stream at this current moment of 20 people, that nothing but I want to give positive vibes to y'all to encourage you to come play, and let bygones be got bygones on the field. Leave it what it is, and just grow. This ain't about whose horse is bigger than the others. It's really not. So as the moment, Dom, love you, bro. But let's leave it at that on this stream if we can do that, my man.
Yeah, I would appreciate that as well. We're not here to do that, bro. We're not. And you know me. I'm sure you know me by now, Dom, bro. I'm more of a face to face kind of person, bro. I'm more of a one on one on touchy subjects. I'm not. Neither one of us are here to throw anybody under the bus with all these people watching. Like that's not what it's about, bro. Couldn't have said it better than Steve, man. We still got mad respect for you, bro. Just believe that if you want. I'm telling you from myself, from the horse's mouth. Still got respect for you.
Facts.
I know you've always been a straight, real shooter, bro. And that's one thing that really drew me to you, and it still is. So. Stays on the field. Don't take it. Hey, what you said, Infamous. Love it, bro. What happened on the field stays on the field. I agree to that. We just kind of tippy toe around it, I guess. We don't want to see. I don't want to see. I can't speak for Steve, but I don't want to see a very good, honorable group of guys get diminished because of certain people. And I have that fear for you, bro. And I don't want that to happen to you. And that's why we say stuff we say to you as an individual. So you can do what you feel fit for your team. We are not here to change or tell you what to do. All we can do is say, hey, this is what we see. This is how we feel. This is what we think. You can like it, hate it, do what you will. But ultimately, it's up to you, bro.
Buddy's off the
topic.
field. It's all business on the field. I agree. That's what
Yeah,
I said earlier. When the horn blows, you're my enemy for 3 minutes. We can talk in 3 minutes. We'll do this 3 times, hopefully. So for a total of 9 minutes, you're not my homie. You're my homie, but you ain't my homie for 9 minutes at
right. Yeah,
least.
I'll
We'll have
fist
a
bump you
60
after the
second homie
round.
minute between that. 2 times, and we'll do that. And then once the game's over, then we'll be homies again. That's just competitiveness, man. That's just part of the sport. But nothing to break out fist fight. That's unnecessary. That ain't nothing but toxicity to this culture over here, and we do not want that over here on the East Coast.
Not at all. I
Don't want
think.
it.
Oh, I'm gonna back off. I ain't gonna say that. But uh, let's see. Okay, guys. But what about a good starter high kappa? Man, I'm loving these high kappa questions,
Ah,
Steve.
man, it's a Q&A from me.
Bro, I'm loving this. Like, you're making my nipples hard over here. It's awesome. Yeah. Thank you, Tap. Like double tap. Me and him's been working close about getting him a good custom build. Yeah, it depends on what you want, man. 5'1", 4'3". I would not go anything other than a Tokyo Marui. Period.
Yeah, TM's all the way. I mean, there's oh, Bobby over here asking me how my. I
I
tell you
saw
what's
that.
wrong. There nothing. My AG works mint, and it took a minute to get the spring right. I ended up going with a 125 spring in there to get me the jewel set that I needed to have it as backup. But the main reason I picked up AEG was just to learn some more, learn how everything worked, kind of learn a little Tekken area to it. So if somebody asks me later on, and plus it's just a project for me to do, is the main reason I've had one. Other than that, I'm already at the ends. I about threw it across this room into that darkness you see in this camera. That's about where it ended up last week.
I
Uh,
can't tell you how many times I felt like that building a Kappa, bro. uh,
Man, but it's I've had my feel for it. I've had my taste for it. So I'm definitely going to transition that back into that. It will become, which not that y'all can see anything in this light, but that's the AG that I got. Stubby stock's already sold. It's gonna be off tomorrow. So this right here, only thing that's gonna be left is just this body, upper, lower, and it'll have ESG on it before too long, and all the guts out of it. So, like I said earlier, any of y'all want a MOSFET, some 13 to 1s or anything like that, some pistons, some cylinders, anything, just holler at me on Instagram. Not the stubby stock though; it's already sold.
hey,
No,
but
hey, yours is boss though. Hey, I give you that though. I mean, Bobby can rock an AEG. He really can, man. ACS, he be man. I swear you think it's a Polar Star. I swear you will. As fast as he pulls it. Yours is super slick though. But man, I really did. I just wanted to learn a little bit. I ain't gonna say I'm too like I know everything when it comes to engines and stuff, but I know how to do everything with engines and put them in, install guns, things like that. So it was new to me, something for me to new to learn AEG stuff. Because I didn't run AEG long. I was AEG maybe 3 months when I first started, if that, and it was gone.
longer than I, or yeah, longer, shorter than I did, man. I ran AG for the longest. And then I was one of the last people on the Praetorian squad. The Praetorians team, we've been together as a team for like 7 years, man. So we've been together for a long time. Probably working on 8 now. But I was one of the last guys to go HPA because I was against the whole, man, screw the pack, screw all this extra crap on my back, blah, blah, blah. I'll never go back. Hands down, I'll never go back. I have nothing AEG in my house. Everything I run, Kappa included, is all HPA tapped. My MP7, which I'm sure you guys seen, my Eleanor, I love that thing. That's my trophy gun. HPA. Had it for like a week. HPA. Drop the jack in it. I know that if you're talking about the same one you brought to HTK, Bobby, That thing did feed. For an AEG, that sucker was feeding. I got one suggestion for you that's going to make it even better, and I can only speak of this because one of our guys has two of them and two different guns. AEG, of course. Look into those brushless motors, bro. Warhead has one. It is worth every freaking penny. It is fantastic. Fantastic. His FPS went up with it. The speed of the trigger is phenomenal. It's just phenomenal. Facts, infamous. Yeah, once you go HPA, you don't go back. Not this guy, anyways. Not for it. I don't even like. I mean, gas mags are cool and all. I'm not a fan of them. They're too finicky. If the weather's too cold, you're out of luck. Don't have to worry about that running my tank. Actual monk builds are nice, but you can build an amazing Euro from the ground up. Absolutely, a lot cheaper. Yep. Facts on that. Double tap. All right, guys, I'm getting some messages here. Yep. It's a good vibe. We got a good vibe going. Always a good vibe in this. It's the same one, but really upgraded. Oh, so you've done more since then. Oof, hell, even then it was slapping. Man, I had a blast running with you too. You and Pops, Melon, running with y'all at HDK was so fun. We put in some work in that open play field though, for real. I know some people felt the heat, definitely. Ain't nothing like spawn trapping, bro. I went HPA and went back. Still got my F2 in case I need. Thinking of switching. I mean, Inferno, bro, there's some really good AEGs, like, for real. There really is. I'm more for the easiness of an HPA. Less parts to break, easier to maintain, very reliable. That's one of the things that really, really pulled me into the HPA side. Paying for the name. I could see how some people would agree to that. Yeah, definitely. Ayo. Someone to get my AG right in tune for trigger response. Jason, you know how to do that. Play games. Or just give it to Pumbaa. He knows. Monks look so nice. Yeah, the trigger response is insane. Yes, it is. Yeah, playing in NA. Who you talking? Who's that gear to there? Phantoms? Me, Steve?
That's what I was kind of wondering. I think my squad will be there in February 5th. If I'm playing yet, I cannot confirm or deny that. I think either next month or March. I don't know yet. I'll be sitting out a tournament and cheering my team on. I said I don't know if it's going to be February. I may end up doing it in March because we're already a player down in February. So March's event I may not, but February 5th as of the moment, PBZ A and most likely PBZ B will be at Nashville. But he was saying both of those.
Yeah, Double Tap Carnage does have some pretty nasty body builds, bro. He was actually up there at the Shot Zone tourney, and he had a build up there, man. The cuts in it, and just man, it was clean, super clean. I believe he done the custom build for Shot Zone, did he not, Steve? I believe that one he had up there was for Shot Zone.
Yeah, he had some sick builds, man.
I mean, you could probably hit Shot Zone's Facebook or whatever, or maybe even Instagram, and see some photos of it. I believe they got some posted. Super clean. Be at Nashville in February. Yeah, so yeah, Phantoms. Of course, we Praetorian's crew plans on being there for the tourney.
And
I will not be there this coming weekend, but the next weekend possibly, and definitely tourney time.
And the captain of PBZB just confirmed that he'll be there in February. So PBZB will be there as well in February.
Nice.
If y'all wanted a captain, is Melon right there, Bobby. That is captain of PBZB.
Yeah, that was mine. Yeah, that thing was clean, bro. That was clean. Yo, hey,
ET
Steve.
is Ethan.
Yeah, yeah,
I see he done swapped on us.
yeah. He said it. He said it finally right there, at the close to the bottom. This is Ethan, by the way. Yes, once a month isn't enough to see my boys. Hey, what you said? What you said, bro? That's why we go on open plays in between. The gun at shot zone was sexy. Yes, most certainly. Yo, Steve, did you see that flak 10 they had up there? HPA'd?
I don't think I did.
Oof. That thing is stupid nasty. Those of you that don't know what a flak 10 is, you should look into that. It's a bullpup semi-automatic M4 mag fed 10 round burst. It's one trigger pull, 10 BBs. And you pop an EPM in that, you're talking, what, 25 trigger pulls and you're empty? Like, it's insane. Gotta get my seat. Hey, what you said? Yeah, throw that in there. Jumped over to my shot zone profile. That's what's up.
If I could one more time, I'm gonna shout out because I know my teammates. As soon as they see what I'm about to say, they're gonna be like, "Must be nice." I know they're gonna say it. It's an inside joke, but man, I gotta shout this guy out again, man. Rustic Stew Leather. The guy is a monster, dude. He really is. I don't know if I showed it to you there, Houdini. This guy actually, I got a wallet through him. And it's got
Yeah. You showed me. You showed me in the room Friday.
Yeah, I got my logo on this thing, my team on this thing, my name on it, and super real leather, man. Hit this guy up, like, for real. Dude is a monster with the skin, man. Like, no joke. Rustic Stew Leather. He's on Instagram. I will post him in the description as soon as this is over. Matter of fact, I'm going to put him right now in the comments. I know that's kind of off topic, but I was just kind of admiring my wallet again. Wanted to give dude a shout out. Super cool dude.
Kind of tack
I
on
knew
to
it.
that.
There it is. Must be nice.
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
Called it.
Give me a second. I'm gonna hook you up with the link right now to this guy.
Purcell crib. Hey, Spiffy, bro. That was a super awesome vibe. Getting to go to your pad and work on all these different guns.
Must be nice. Must be nice.
It was a damn good time, bro. We definitely got to do that again. Get there a day early. Come kick it at your crib. Get it all together. That was so fun.
Yeah, there's the link to him right there in the chat. So y'all make sure to go hit that guy up. Go check out his work. Super good, man. Like he's the best I've seen around here for sure. And I ain't just tooting the dude's horn like that. Like it's legit good work. It really is.
Yeah, facts. I believe you can. I mean, he does all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
I believe you can hit up Shot Zone's profile and stuff and see some hats. They got some awesome hat patches and whatnot. Like it's super awesome quality. Definitely.
Can't wait to get my patches in. I'm glad to get to see another one of those dudes. I got that one right there, interchangeable.
Be my man. That's gonna happen. Shot Zone. I mean, ACS will happen again. Definitely.
Must be nice. I know.
What's your main Houdini? What do you mean? Like my main gun I use?
Who's your main squeeze?
What's your main squeeze? What's your main? I don't know. I got a few good squeezes.
No side chicks. Your main squeeze.
Yeah. No side chicks. Oh, my wife would shoot me in my sleep. And he did all the customized hats and patches for us. Yeah. You can see some of that.
Super cool dude, man.
Mad fresh stuff, definitely. I saw Ethan was rocking one the whole time. Looked stupid good.
Yeah, I had to give him a shout out, and he even wherever it's at.
Oh, my Instagram, I believe it's call sign Houdini.
Yes, sir.
Give me a second, I'll tell you, bro. Pumbaa, man, I can't wait to slap, bro. I got to get this and show you guys. Hey Pumbaa, message me who made this for you. I got it right here. Airsoft Skin Zone, bro. He made a awesome grip for Pumbaa. I'm gonna slap on his Joker build high kappa. It's gonna set it off, bro. Going to set it off. Let's see. It's a call sign _ Houdini is my Instagram. Yeah, I'll throw it up in here in the chat on the.
Dude, if I had a good Springer, I probably would. I'd have to have a decent Springer though. A Springer
There you
shotgun.
go.
I think that's what I'd end up having to do.
Springer Shoddy. Hey, I know Dom from Straight ran. I believe his was HPA though. And man, I come around the corner and he point blanked me right in the hand with that damn thing, bro. It hurt so bad. 3 of them in the same spot. Ooh, buddy, that was rough. How every field has an Ethan. That's so many Ethans. I think I might change my name to Houdini. Ethan Houdini.
I still get messages about SS with Steve QB when they make posts. I had somebody ask me the other day from the group. He personally messaged me and was like, "How'd you get involved with the SS like that?" You know, just talking about a fight night thing. I'm like, bruh. I wish I had something to do with that. I wish I could take credit for that, but I cannot. ET phone home. Uh-oh.
Alright, so just to kind of show you guys, this is the Joker build. Color might be a little gross on this camera. Purple-green build, but this grip right here is what's going to be going on there.
That's so gangsta.
It's so clean. He did such a good job. Got Joker right there on the front. Super good job. It's going to be crazy clean on this, man. It's going to set it off for real. I believe he just threw if none of you are following Pumbaa on Instagram, you should check that out. I believe he just threw a picture of it on there. You'll see a lot cleaner than what my crappy camera will show you, but it's going to set it off big time. Big time.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Pumbaa in the his Instagram right now. It's in the chat as well, so y'all go holla at Pumbaa. Check out. He's always got some dope photos of everything. Go check him out. Give him a follow for sure.
Yeah, he is definitely the guy on our squad that runs the pictures and stuff. His editing on photos and whatnot is very, very good. Very well done. I could be biased on that. That is my dude. I'm just saying. I will indulge in this text later. Not right yet. Yeah, I just seen it pulling up my profile. Pumbaa it's gonna be so clean, bro. I got tomorrow off work too because I'm overweight and getting old. I needed an extra day to recoup, so I plan on putting that on there. Spending some time throwing that together. My love, bro. You know. Shotgun meta, man. Hey, all I gotta say is Watto Customs, their website, they got this TM Breacher build on there, bro. It is like exact ideal of what I would love to do. So nice. When y'all hit me, oh no, that's a different one. Balls. Bill Gates in the chat. Oh man. I gotta set aside some of my political ideologies.
Uh-oh.
When I read that name, I just bless
Woo!
you.
I should have totally
Yak,
muted the mic. Oh my lord.
yak, man,
Whoa.
that sounded like your soul came out of your nose.
I'm pretty sure a lung did too. Oh.
Photo. I need my photo taking at
I
Houdini's
told
lab.
you, dude. Somebody, I mean, he's got an eye for that, dude. He
Mhm.
takes solid dope. I mean, not only is this his angles and everything on the photos, it's just, I mean, his editing is on point. So I don't know if he's editing, but if he ain't, then, oh my gosh.
Hey, I gotta make sure everybody's seen this. I'm sure you did, but Ethan from Shot Zone just put up signups for youth tournament this Saturday are up. That is so awesome to see. Any of y'all have any youngsters trying to maybe be interested in this and get into it? That's the place to do it. I must agree on that. Can I borrow 12K, please? Man, I'd like more than 12K. That guy's got 12. He wipes his butt with 12K. That ain't nothing. Sure, bro. Hey, how about me, man? I'd like about a milli. That's funny. PKZ, go take the W. Hey. What, you talking about NA? Yeah, let me play PKZ. They might be youngsters, but I ain't going to show any mercy. I'm sure they won't either. 100 milli, Bill Gates. Oh, y'all blasting on this now. I said one thing, everybody's hitting on it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, Pumbaa always tries to show the love for teams, man. He'll walk around and just grab mad photos. He's more than happy to like send it to you guys. Use it how you want. That's one thing he has always been solid for, especially on our team. Needs to go tear it up. Hell, they might, Bobby. They showed out pretty hard, and this was a mean tourney. Can I join the youth tourney? No, the youth tourney. Oh, I see you, Spiffy. Yeah, hey, PKZ. Yeah, my money's on them in that tourney for real. I mean, they've been. I ain't trying to pedestal them or nothing, but hey, I mean, this to me, it's deserved. Like they put it in, bro. Yeah, definitely. I'd love it if Nashville put together some kind of youth group. Let some of us get hands on 1-on-1s and really kind of mold them into the sport would be super awesome. Oh, Starman, what's up, man? Heard you got a shout out in the from Caleb in the live stream. 3v3. Oh. Hey, low key, Ethan. Next time I come out there, bro, we got a 1v1. I want to play you, dude. Oh, you and Lumberjack. I would love to get Lumberjack out there and sling some plastic against him. I think that'd be awesome. I'll make a team just to go. You won't regret it. In my opinion, you won't regret it. I'm under 18. I don't even know. Ethan, what is the age limit for that? Feel about NA being on the market. NA being on the market. What do you mean on the market? Like what? Like wholesale type stuff on the market? Like what's up? Going gaming Sunday. Haha. Oh, that sucks. That hey, bro. I can imagine you probably haven't got to play much lately, running your own business. Hey, there you go. 10 to 15 is the age limit for the youth tourney. That's 10 to 15 years old. I'm chilling at 14. Hey, go jump in, B. That's what's up. Steve, you good over there, bro?
Yeah, I'm good.
Nice.
I had to go blow my nose for twice. Nose is running.
Mm. Mine ain't that bad. Mine ain't that bad. Mine kind of up in the chest. I think it's from freaking screaming.
Yeah, that's I said a lot of screaming.
They're selling. Oh, I see you, Christian. Yeah, I was a little skeptic about kind of talking about that, but since the cat's out of the bag, and it is public information. Right now, Nashville is looking to sell the arena.
Wait, what?
I don't know if they have Nashville, NA. Josh, the owner, is looking to sell Nashville Airsoft
To remain airsoft, or
yes, he's selling Nashville Airsoft. From my understanding, let me refresh this, bro. I can't even see the chat no more.
you're gonna break my heart. Are you about to give me something that's gonna split me in two?
No. I mean, it's unsettling, but I don't think it's really going anywhere. I don't know what happened to the chat on here. The chat just vanished. I can't see nothing. Not cool, bro.
I don't know. I still see it on mine.
But he's looking to sell Nashville Airsoft, like the name Nashville Airsoft. To my knowledge, anyone that buys that arena, it will remain an airsoft arena. What's dealt with afterward, as far as SpeakQB side or whatnot, that amount of detail I don't know. But they are looking to sell it, and I'm pretty sure Josh is looking to relocate and maybe start like an outdoor field somewhere. I want to say Knoxville, maybe area, Tennessee, of course. That's really all I know on the inside scoop. That's really all I know.
That's a bummer.
Tell me about it.
The thought of that's like a bummer. Like,
yes, it is. It's upsetting, but I've got high hopes that it will remain to be what it is. And who knows, man? Someone might come in and have more money to dump into it. We may see a whole new and vastly improved Nashville Airsoft. Who knows? Or they may come in and it remain all the same, or go worse. Who knows, man? I really don't know. We're all going into it with just big hopes that it stays the same at the least, if not gets better. I'm gonna refresh this right here. Let me get up on this. Live now. There it goes. Good deal. Yes, that does suck. It does. Let's all throw in. I got 25K. Ricky, you could probably get it with that by yourself, B. I don't know what it's going for, man. I don't know. I ain't got that kind of bread. That's for sure. Hey, it's funny you say something like that, Spiffy. Part of me, I know it'd be very difficult for Ethan because Terrell over at Shot Zone, because he is just really getting into his own side of his own business. But if he took over Nashville Airsoft and turned it into what he's got going, bro, I'm all game for that. Hell, I will put in extra time and effort to help him get it going. Straight up.
I'm all up in the lens right now. I want you to know that, Houdini. Like, I'm all up in. I'm staring you down, Ethan. Bruh. Bruh. Just
man.
Throw it out there, man. Oh, that would be so great.
Yeah, if he expanded and took NA over and did his magic, my God, boy. Bet. NA, if he done it like he's got Shot Zone, NA's arena is large enough. He could split it in half and have two different SpeakQB fields. 2 different fields, bro. Could you imagine that? Running double teams, bro? Come on. Ethan. Steve, bro, I can't hear you no more, my guy. What
I
happened?
wasn't talking.
Oh, that explains it.
I was reading the comments.
Give me some deets. That'd be dope. So dope. Yes, it would. I'm just saying, Ethan, bro. You got my full blown support on that, my guy.
Facts.
Is that? Ooh, Christian, bro. If he did all of NA on turf, my, oh my. In all reality, it would be cheaper for him just to redo the floor, just, the concrete and whatnot. Personally, I really liked HTK setup too. Like turf was phenomenal, but don't discredit like hardwood.
Facts.
No rebar, bro. You're the one to talk, man. That's what screwed up my knee, Spiffy. Bro, I can somewhat relate with you. I slid and hit a bad spot in the floor, and it jacked my knee up. That's why I haven't ran snake in so long. It's gotten a lot better. I was able to slide on that turf pretty fine. When is this youth group tournament? Oh, and I don't know if they're still in here, but I meant to hit on this a minute ago. Steve, someone up there had asked that they would, or said that they would love to see a video of how you transition shoulder to shoulder so quickly. I believe Steve's already got a video of him showing you guys how he does all that.
I do. It's a short
I'm
one,
not-
but I can probably do another one or something. But
Would I still have a job? Yeah, I would definitely say you probably would. Oh, was it Spiffy? I wouldn't know, man. I didn't get to play in that tournament. The hardwood was so hard on his gear. Yeah, I can imagine. Hey, but the sliding on that though, you could go for a good minute on that hardwood. How y'all brought the heat? Hey, facts, man. Love to shout out Ethan. To be such a new upcoming squad, man. That's well deserved. Well deserved right there. Definitely had us on our heels, man. We had to buckle down and really get dirty with you guys. Like we had to get in there. Steve, you ain't got the vid, do you? He could probably, I don't know, maybe pull it up and post a link in there. He's got a lot of vids.
do I posted one of mine?
Yeah, I think he's talking about if you got the vid, I guess, available to share, I'm assuming, with the shoulder transitions.
Yeah, I'm going down it right now. I'm looking.
Get you some NyQuil, man. I wouldn't walk right for a week if I drank NyQuil, bro.
Yeah, I got it right here. It's right there. I just posted in the comments.
Oh, it was harder for you to slide on the hardwood than it was at NA? Oof. All right. Good to know. I loved the turf, man. I wasn't sure about it at first, but once getting out there and just kind of messing around, practicing some slides, man, one knee cancel slides is so smooth on that field. I loved it. I used it all the time. I barely ever slid on both knees. Hey, Phantoms, we for real got to link up like more often. Straight up, straight up. Probably start getting like a big carpool on these kind of things together. Just go out and rep, man. And B4LZ, bro, I got to link up with them too, pretty frequently, and got to really talk with a lot of their crew. Super awesome dudes, man. Really good guys. Like playing on ball bearings. Yeah, probably. I guess he went down hard and just kept going. I smashed that barrier, bro. I laughed the whole time I was up in the balcony and I saw him just murder that barrier. You know a man of his size, once he gets going and he drops on that slide, he's going to go. Ethan, bro, I can't wait to see what you do as this keeps going. I know someone, I believe it was Esmond. Steve, you could probably clarify this, but I believe Esmond was telling me that you had Ethan has ideas about taking the netting off that top balcony area, the overview area, and placing some plexiglass on that. Bro,
Yeah, that'd be a plus.
Genius idea.
Yeah, that netting. I mean, obviously for the protection of everybody. But at the same time, it's kind of hard to see through netting. I know when you're first walking through the netting of on the entry gate, I found myself like literally squatted down to look through one layer of it. It was a whole lot easier opposed to like when there's a couple layers on it. It's really hard to kind of see, kind of through it. But I know you did the quickest as you could with what you had, and it works. It works. I'm not complaining at all.
I didn't hear any complaints with the
No.
layout or anything.
Just food for thought. If you ever have that option of a plexiglass or anything like that.
That he murdered it and just shook his head. Yeah, he murdered it. It's funny. Big things, man. Big things coming. That was the largest tournament I've ever attended. Even the SYG tournament back, I believe, what was it, Steve? Like July at NA?
June or July, something like that. Yeah.
I think it only turned out like 18 teams, which I think still to date was the largest Nashville's ever had. And Shot Zone put up bigger numbers than that. We don't need SYG to throw up good numbers. Just saying.
No.
Not throwing them under the bus. My MP7 signed by a lot of them. Super good guys. Really awesome players.
New England Speedsoft says, "What's up? Extreme Airsoft Fight Nights this weekend in Northeast. 22nd Extreme Airsoft."
Oh, that's a big
Yes,
drop.
later. I seen you just subscribed to me a moment ago, man. I greatly appreciate the support, bro. Real talk.
Mad love on that. New England Speedsaw. In the Northeast. Man, that sounds fun. No, sir. East Coast, Beast Coast. That's what I'm talking about, B. Kind of install humidity control. I feel normal to reduce the amount of moisture buildup. Yeah, I bet that turf kind of plays a different aspect in that kind of stuff. We need a Midwest facts, bro. Me definitely, and a few others on my team have been trying to drill that into Nashville. The open play arena, you could definitely lay that out and section off a good portion of it for like a full-blown Fight Night event.
That was sick.
We would love that, and we're trying to really push that home, but yeah, you can only do what you can do, you know? And inflatables, turf inflatables fight night, bro. One of a kind.
Spiffy with that. I bet you could get an excellent producer and commentator. Cough, cough, Pred, cough, cough.
Facts. He'd be the guy to do it. No pressure at all. No, none. None. AKA, you're going to do it. You don't have a choice. New owner might like it. Hey, we'll see how that goes. Honestly, Phantoms, we'll see how that goes, man.
Ethan,
We
cough, cough.
yeah. Let's do it. Run it, Maddox. Hey, that's our snake player there, Maddox. Yeah, we would definitely love that.
Me and Caleb are still in due for the Fight Night Predator kind of look because he's got the dreads and I got a pair of dreads. We've been talking about that for months. Gotta have
That's
that fight.
awesome idea. Pred's scary. Hey, freaking Caleb goes hard, bro.
He does. He's a scary character on the field, but in person, man, he's the most humble dude ever, man. He is so humble. He's so chill. He is so soft-spoken. He is a great, great dude. Very great dude.
Caleb is super chill, bro. Predator, he's super chill. Crazy laid back.
Yeah, only scary on the field.
Yeah. One of the most respectful fellas you'll come across. Hands down. E.T. Houdini, you know me too well, fam. Bro, great minds, homie. Great minds. Great minds. You got the place to do it and host a very good one. All I know is that HCK tournament, Caleb's like slide flag score was hard. Can you play with 4 people? What do you mean? What, as a Speed QB? In like a Speed QB layout? Play with 4 people? Gaming with TJ? What do you mean? Can you only play with 4 people? All I gotta say is during the tournament against Known Enemy. Hey, shout out to Chaz, bro. I owe you, homie. I'm gonna get you, B. But when we played against Known Enemy, we had a couple guns go down, so we had to 5v3 them on the last round. So that was rough. Man, I only got 1 box, Starman. He got another one. He was like, you got to earn this other one. And I got his Kappa working, so I think he's going to mail me the other box. Ness Slater, bro, this is the first time I've heard of your name. I would really like to see. You got a channel on here? I'd like to look into your channel. Or Instagram? I'm all for new people. Yep, there's your answer right there. What we got going down? Oh, I got a phone call. I'll hit you about. For the person that knows that just called me, I know that was in the chat. I would definitely hit you back here shortly, my guy.
Yeah, because I need to do that as in itself, as much as I hate to, as many as we still have in here, and we've been vibing this the whole entire time. But at this rate, I think this has been the longest podcast. I don't know about on PBZ one, but this has definitely been the longest one for me, pushing nearly 3 hours.
Not bad, bro.
Not at all, man. That's what we do. Because if we was all kicking it, man, this is exactly what we do. Is just sitting here vibing, talking, and this is what it's all about. This is what I want. And every one of these comments, man, and you and everybody else is I'm often overwhelmed with how much support that people be giving. But there'll be a whole lot more of these to come. Phantom, if you are still in here, man, I'm gonna be in touch with y'all. I would love to have y'all on here. I ain't got nothing going on next Monday. Maybe that's a possibility. Something along them lines. I'll get a hold of y'all and chat. But again, man, I'm super thankful for each and every one of you that always tune in with me. And give me the support that y'all have. The ones that's just sub to me, man. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all in every way. I really appreciate y'all, man. You're going to see a whole lot more of me and a whole lot more Houdini because we ain't done. And a matter of fact, if y'all are not real quick, let me jump over here and drop Houdini's YouTube channel in here real quick.
Thanks, bro.
And y'all make sure to get over to this guy. He has the most dopest content you're going to find.
Appreciate that, man. I really do.
Man, of course. We support the homies, man. So I'm going to drop this in the comments right here, right now. So make sure the ones that come over here showed me love. Y'all make sure to go over here and show Houdini love. And we'll kind of go from there, man. But be expecting the next Monday. I'll be back on here. It might be 6, might be 7. I'm not going to stick to a designated time. It depends on the individual, what works better for them, 6 or 7. Either one works for me. But I'll keep y'all in tune to what we're going to do. But again, man, thank y'all very much for all of y'all support. For real.
Mad love here on my side and the Praetorians crew. Definitely.
Well, you got anything else you want to say to him, Houdini?
Just keep the vibe, boys and gals. Keep the positivity going, man. Try not to indulge into any of the negative, dark side of things. It can be easy, especially when tempers get flared. I just want to keep your head up, man. Just keep it up, keep it going. That's all I got to say.
Catch y'all on the next one.